little stem.
Oops. Alrighty, we're back. Also, what is bird ripeness?
I love it.
Almost
You're ready to eat.
Getting
He's
mushy.
ready to eat.
He's ready to eat.
Yum.
He's ready to eat. No.
Getting
Yummy,
mushy.
edgy.
Getting mushy.
That's cute.
Yum.
It's so cute.
It is.
I like how the bird
You know-
is like being held.
Okay, look at this. This is their bird. They got a cute little bird being a mango, and then you got my bird sticking its head out of the cage trying to chew on a
Chew
purple
a cup
box.
holder.
Yeah.
Can it? Oh my god! It got so big. I didn't mean to take up that much space. God damn.
I like that's like
my
kind of
bird
blurry. You see, like,
It's silly.
aggressively chewing the box.
Welcome back to another session of vlog.
I like the
We're
graininess.
starting
It's
off
really
with
good.
birds.
Love birds.
We're starting off with birds today.
Ripe
Great.
birds and unripe birds.
Right birds
Yeah.
and chaos birds.
Chaos, chaos.
Chaos.
Oh, guess
chaos.
who owns some chaos birds? I sure as hell do.
Oh, barbs.
Yeah.
Oh, barbs.
It's so long.
He's stretching, dude.
Alright.
Going for it.
He's going for it. Anyways. A little bit of a late start, but
Here we
I want to
are.
go right into it.
Yeah.
No introductions. Small little recap. So, what did we do last session? What the fuck? Oh, it was nighttime. So you guys had just kind of finished back from going to the Galoon estate, which
Yeah, Loon.
yeah, no.
Galoon.
Galoon.
Anyways. Yeah, they're obnoxious like that. And the party kind of takes this time to read some letters, learning some good old juicy lore and potential motive for Alan Gallon, or Galoon. It's sinking in.
Alan Gallon just
and
rolls off the tongue. Sorry,
Galoon,
continue.
Galoon.
Galoon.
Galoon, Galoon? What if it was like that this whole time?
That also
Who
is
knows?
fun.
But anyways, so they kind of took that time to read some letters, learn some good juicy drama bits. They also decided to just kind of take it easy for the night and just go to bed. Take it easy, because you guys had a very questionably successful heist. Questionable? But
We learned stuff.
I mean, you guys learned stuff. And they ended up waking up thinking that maybe, it's time to pay a visit to the Lagaris estate. Which means that the boys proceeded to go take baths to clean themselves up, some with the clothes and some without. And on the way over to it, a few things had happened. Jiren got a little bit of a phone call, or sending, from the Furbolg. His name that he had given into this message was Senior Civilar Sultas.
Yes.
Saying, "Where'd that toad be at? We tried to scry. We can't." Please correct this. Also, by the way, there was a murder on the Galoon estate. Basically, or not
He didn't
actually
say murder, but
He didn't
someone
say
reported
murder.
missing
He said
person.
Alan was reported missing.
person.
On the way there, not on the way there, but on the way in the castle ward, you guys actually did hear about a potential murder within the estate. So, yeah. So, and that's where we left off, with you guys figuring out with 2 crossroads where to go. What are you guys gonna do next?
I vote we go to the Galoon estate.
Don't you think that's a bit risky? Seeing how we dressed,
There's been a murder.
It's not confirmed.
Jared's vibrating with the mystery dream. He's going to the mystery. In real
He's like,
life.
just wait until I call Loomis about this. Like,
Who goes running straight first towards murder?
murder mysteries, people.
I don't think we should be keep directly involving ourselves in the Watch's affairs.
And if
It is risky.
anything, Zoe and Seven have been seen.
I am
Yeah, but I'm not a
not
guilty
easy to
bird.
miss.
You could hide him.
I was there on business.
Business.
That alone is suspicious and
And there's no
guilty.
blood on my hands. There hasn't been in a while.
Well,
That would not, stop speculation.
I'm just a bird.
It's best to be cautious.
Yes.
See, Zero has reason.
Well, I don't know. I'll leave this up to you guys. If he's dead, there's nothing I can do. That just means I'm out of a job.
Harry looks at Zoe and Sterling. What is your say on this?
Sterling's just like, well, whatever you guys want to do. I'm fine with either.
Zoe?
I do have my transforms back, and that is the only upside I could think of. I'm presumably long rested. Yeah.
Mhm.
As long as I stay out of the way and out of sight-ish, I should be alright.
Great. So, it's 2 against 1.
Fine.
So, 2 for. Just to be clear.
Mhm.
For the Galoon estate? Or for the Lagaris estate?
It would be
I think
good
it's
Harry
to
is
for
voting
spot
Lagaris.
the-
Okay, Lagaris. Okay.
You can convince me otherwise, Jaren.
Cyril, for
Going to you of
Um,
what?
Zoe's kind of neutral.
Lagaris.
Take your side.
Dang,
I'll
man,
let you choose.
there's lots of-
Up to you. 7.
Yeah.
Sterling's neutral.
Hmm.
Neutral, but it also could be good to leave some time between our visitations to that place, but that does give more time for evidence to be lost or tampered with. So it's kind of 50.
Exactly.
That's my worry.
We are a couple of investigators, detectives. As if that's my business.
Are you certified?
Yeah, certified by your one and only 7.
Self-proclaimed.
I don't find it
What's
wise to keep making unnecessary risks. We already
Well, I don't
seen
find
some
it
get wrecked
wise
already.
to let evidence disappear right in front of our faces. A good detective never lets evidence get wiped.
You're not a detective.
Whoa. Yeah, I am.
How
I'm
so?
detecting right now that you're jealous of my ability to have business after business.
I believe Sarah is more concerned about her family matters.
Well, I don't care about her family.
I mean,
Oh,
Hey, whoa.
that
Well,
seems a
Cal's
little
kind
harsh.
of. Oh, I do kind of like Cal, but that's
Didn't you
about
say
it.
Cal's your uncle?
Yeah, just Cal.
So her family is your family.
What?
Yeah, Cal's your uncle.
Yeah. Is that a check?
that is low, 7.
What,
Even
what, what, what,
coming
what do you
from
mean
you.
low?
I know. That was pretty mean of you,
Indeed.
7.
You guys are all mean. Except Sterling and
Huh?
Zoe.
I see.
I take that as a compliment.
You know what?
I believe you have
You do what you want to
seen
do.
from me.
We've already done Cal's way, or Luther's way once. I suggest we do this my way this time.
All right,
And
lead the way then,
that doesn't involve breaking into someone's house.
old lady. You don't have the
Damn.
dexterity to be stealthy like me.
Oh, 7 chose violence this morning when I woke up.
Yeesh, I know.
Yeesh. Take it easy, 7.
Yeah, prove me wrong. I don't know what I'm
Cyril
trying to get
ignores that.
proved, but you better prove me something. I
Seven's
don't know.
she's gonna let Seven have his tantrum and just head over. Karia.
You could always go on your own, Seven.
Not gone on my own.
Why not? You are the stealthiest, aren't you not?
Yeah, but I need a a worthy
Aren't you
sacrifice
the
to the
best?
dogs.
Yeah, if you're the
Huh?
best, you can go in by yourself.
Aren't you the best?
Well, yeah.
I don't see any
Yeah.
issues.
You guys know me so well. um. Well, I'm not going by myself.
All right then. I see. Guess there's no complaints.
We can always go after.
Yeah, we'll
For
go when
now, the
everything's
watch can handle this.
rubbed. All right.
If he's dead, he's dead.
Oh, I'll find someone else to pay me 600 gold or 500. I don't remember.
Wait, did he
It's
ever even give you a number? I don't think he gave you a number.
Doubt it.
I think he
I don't
he
think
didn't.
No.
Okay, anyways, that's just me asking.
That's all
Oh.
being us like, what did
Yeah.
Alex say?
It's like, it was very unclear.
I could make any number I want.
I think it was 500.
I don't think Alan knew what he was saying either. Alright. So, does it sound like you guys are going to Lagaris Estate?
That's what it sounds like.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, you guys start heading in the direction up north, and Cyril leading the way as you kind of go through the unfamiliar yet somewhat familiar skeleton of the streets of your way to the Lagaris Estate. And you make your guys' way towards the Sea Ward and heading a little bit more towards the North Ward. When you guys noticed as kind of almost like this opening within amongst of these buildings. And you've seen that Waterdeep has always been kind of like a hodgepodge of different types of building and styles and expressions. Yeah, this one feels kind of a little bit like it just stands out a little bit because of its vast size. As you come up to the Lagaris Villa, and you immediately acknowledge the vast size of the property. There's this large garden that stretches in the front of the estate, and almost kind of picture perfect, kind of silhouetted amongst the gardens is the kind of white stone mansion of the house. And you do see there's to the side an additional smaller house that is fairly large, but leading up to these buildings onto the estate, you see that there's a very ornate stone path that circles around the front of the house, so it kind of does divert into smaller sides. And as you kind of go to approach the property, it is kind of like loosely gated off by hedge, and you do see some elven guards kind of standing at the entrance to the estate.
Cyril nears towards the gate.
You feel that kind of tightness in your chest, Cyril, as you know approaching this estate and what this means to you. And you kind of approach a bit closer, and you can see as you and your party approaching does alert the attention of the guards at the estate. And you'll notice they're wearing the family colors with a little bit of the family crest onto their uniforms. And you see as they kind of look at you first in at ready, but you can see as one of them, and then shortly after the other, have a flash of recognition in their eyes as they kind of recognize who you are. Some of them a little bit shocked, and they go, "You have returned."
Cyril goes, I bring news to the house of Legaris.
Yes, of course. And one of them kind of takes a look at the other guard and kind of they go inform the lord and lady. As he kind of just quickly just kind of jogs over to the estate. And he kind of goes and looks at the rest of the party who's kind of following suit, and he goes, are they with you?
Yes. Let us
I see. All right, will do. And he kind of leads you guys towards into the gates of the Legaris property, and you kind of follow him. He doesn't seem to pay to you guys too much mind, as you are with somebody he does recognize and knows who she is, and if she trusts you, then you probably should be trusted. And you guys kind of enter towards the front part of the house. It is a bit of a walk, as you guys are walking towards the entire side of the front gardens. But some of you who have kind of look around, and maybe in a few of you kind of thinking this thought, being like, dang, this whole time, Cyril's rich. Just
All of us broke bitches. Except Cyril.
Jaren bread boy.
Sterling practically in rags.
Druid,
Every time
nomad,
he goes into one of
wanderer.
the estate things, he goes, I bet Red Large could fit in here. Like,
Oh my god.
You know, funny enough, it probably can.
Probably
We put
could.
all the houses together, probably fit
Make one
inside
big
the Legaris
house.
estate.
yeesh.
Mario just thinks to herself like, this reminds me of home, except
Could've-
much brighter
I know.
and lively.
And lively. So you kind of come towards these kind of very ornate double doors, and he kind of the guard kind of gestures towards Cyril and kind of just kind of pushes out towards his hand towards the doors as they kind of start opening up, revealing the large foyer that is in the entrance hall or the entrance area of this mansion. And you can see within this wide central staircase 3 figures coming down from the stairs. Guard and the lord and lady of the Legaris estate. And you can see as they take a look at their visitors, and those expressions become an expression that changes from a more stoic one, that of shock. And they go,
Sarah-
Dick, go ahead.
Oh no, you're first.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
They go, Cyril, you've returned.
And Cyril quickly kneels to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Karen's gonna follow.
No, I think Sterling's also gonna just follow suit.
Someone
Kari
like
just
7 bow his head.
bows.
No,
Someone like builds it.
Somebody grabs Seven's head and just.
no. I'm fighting it. What's
Just looks
happening?
like an,
Don't touch me.
He kind of does that little like kid, like don't touch me,
Yeah.
shake.
and she goes, I bring news to the Lord and Lady.
We see, and they both kind of look at each other, and they kind of just go, and they kind of gesture for those who are still kneeling to kind of stand up a little bit, and they go, Cyril, what is this news that you bring?
I think Cyril's still kneeling on the floor.
Even though she kind of everybody just yeah, all
Yeah.
right.
I've come to inform you that the beast that had taken our late Lord Tullivel has been slain.
And you can kind of see as they just kind of look at you, Cyril, with silence, and there's just this. It's not tension, but more almost like the space is letting out a breath of air, and you can see a little bit of sadness in their eyes as they kind of just close them, and they go, does that mean you're fulfilled your promise?
Yes, I have.
And the lady kind of smiles warmly at you and goes, and with great honor, we welcome you back.
May I please rise?
Yes, of course.
Mm,
She
that
kind of
Cyril
goes,
quickly stands and gives the lady a hug.
and she welcomes you. You can kind of see her kind of grip really tightly around you. You can feel her body shaking a little bit as that sadness and grief for her son seems to just be flooding back into her after hearing the news that he has been avenged. And she kind of lets go, and this time there is another look of sadness, and she goes, if only Aravian here was here for this moment.
Oh,
I'm sure he would have loved to see you again, especially hearing that you were successful.
yes. But I've returned. Father. His soul rests now, at least.
And I'm sure he feels honored for what you have done.
Of course. Hopefully he does in paradise.
Mhm.
About the Ravian, though, unfortunately, I have caught news of what happened during my stay here.
So you've heard about that Theravian is currently missing.
Yes. But while I was here, Can everyone hear? Oh.
Yes.
Everybody's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Speak loud.
yes. About that, I need to tell you that with catching that news, Mother, I found him. And he's scared.
They kind of look at each other and they go, "You found him?
Yes.
Where is he?"
Don't say.
What?
Mary says that she kind of like steps up and says, "We have heard of these baseless rumors, which negatively affects your reputation and the business's livelihood, and also the family's honor. It is in our best interest to restore the innocence and prove, to restore your stolen goods."
So you've also heard about the Imbua investigation.
Yes.
As much as we don't want to believe it's them, the evidence that we found from this investigation, you can see that kind of feel a little bit pained when they kind of say this, and they go, "We're very convinced that Cal has done this. We
Well,
don't know if anybody else could have."
Evidence.
you have been in the presence of her son and Cal for a long time. So, how strongly can you trust these allegations against your family? And what motives would they even have?
We're trying to figure that out as well. This has been a great shock for us here, especially with Theravian. I know he has in the past his a bit of a rebellious streak, but this is quite strange. He hasn't done this before, but with Calvin, he hasn't done anything in the past, but with his line of work, we can't rule it out.
And his line of work would put him to jeopardize his entire family?
Well, the thing about becoming a bounty hunter, you have to put a bit of from what, as far as we know, is put a bit of yourself away, and w- we cannot rule it out if Calvin, for a job, has turned his back upon us.
Well, money is definitely not an issue.
Kind of
Mhm.
evidence have they found that would implicate him?
Um, we've have several eyewitnesses of the guards that night who have seen an elven figure going into the storerooms and taking the imbuite. People say that it looked like Cal, and we've also seen the storerooms ourselves. There's no evidence of a break-in. Somebody who's gone in has clearly just walked in. And if it's Cal, and that's what our guards have seen, and that's what the evidence of the watch have shown, you don't want to believe it, but it could be possible. And we're worried with the Ravian's disappearance is he might have fallen under the suit of his uncle.
And exactly when did Cal was seen stealing this?
About little under a week.
Where a week ago?
From what you guys know about the investigation, it's the timeline of when this has happened to when you guys arrive kind of is in between a day. Fairly close.
Like we were in town.
You weren't quite in town, technically, from what
before
it
we-
seems like. It seems like it was just happened before you arrived.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You guys did arrive around the evening, and you guys had a half a day's journey. So it could be roughly saying, could have been within hours of you guys arriving.
And they explicitly saw Cal leaving with the Imbuite?
That's what the guards are saying.
Which guards?
huh? Which guard?
The estate guards. It's the ones that have been privately hired to keep watch of the estate and the shop,
And the refinery.
the armory, and the refinery.
Everything. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so far.
Do you think that the Galoon family have anything to do with this?
The Galoon family? Why do you say that?
Well, from the time we've been here, the short time we've been here, we've heard gossips of them wanting to run you out of business as seems that
You're cutting out a little
Alan-
bit, Betsy.
Okay. Oh,
oh no.
Oh no!
Uh,
I got the general gist, though. I got the general gist.
and she
Yeah.
says, seems that Alan question mark is very much like his in terms of
Oh, you're cutting
It's
out
a-
again. You might want to
dang it.
disconnect and connect again. I know. I feel it. I'll feel it. I'll feel it.
hello.
Hello. All right. So
Okay.
about Alan.
It seems that he is much like his father and takes on his ambitions to run as a competitor to your family.
I mean, and this is the Lord saying this. He's saying the Galloon family. Yeah, they've dabbled with a bit of ironworking, but they've never came close to being. It's a bit pretentious to say, but a competitor for us. Um, yeah, there was a bit of a few years ago. There was the whole incident with Melton and him being caught for some political scandal, but as far as we know, we usually don't get involved with the drama around. We just kind of hear the whispers around us, and it's why would they be after us? Why would they be
Well,
involved in Buite?
it's hard to say. Maybe they are hard on cash, but just speculation. From what we have gathered from the watch, Alan was caught mishandling a what is it, the iron toad?
Iron
or-
Toad.
Oh, iron
Iron
toad, which tipped us in the direction of maybe there is some sort of motive there, since we haven't gone really a motive anywhere else to this issue.
I mean, what kind of evidence do you have? What motive is there?
Are we allowed to share stuff? Like, are we not sharing stuff with them?
She's not sharing anything yet. She says,
So it's just speculation.
"It is.
We have.
It is." Go ahead.
Sorry, we have evidence to say that he has motivations for it.
You can tell they look
But-
very, very confused. This is all new to them.
They said, "Well, we were working with the watch to investigate the mishandling of the steel toad, which Alan Gloon was under, and why else would he have such an item? We haven't really gone to interrogate or question him yet, but it seems like that is our current lead."
Um,
And he was trying to sneak out of the field ward, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
with the Iron Toad.
the Iron Toad.
sneak into the field ward.
Sneak
The Iron
in
Toad. Mhm.
and then sneak out of the city.
Mhm.
Right?
You don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
You just wanted to
Oh,
get
we
into
don't
the
know.
field ward,
Mm.
which is a way out of the city.
Well, you
Um,
have a lot of influence. It seems that
I mean, without any credible evidence, you can't rule out any other possibility, that it's still not Cal. There's a lot of evidence that it might have been him, but we're I'm gonna actually ask you guys to make a persuasion check for
Oh
me.
no.
okay.
Is it a
And-
a
What is the evidence that you have presented within this conversation to let you guys have advantage?
Oh, like if we say which one that we've.
If you're
Oh.
going to use evidence, I mean, no, and just as of right now,
Can I say anything else?
I'll let you have this one little bit.
It can't have been Cal because he was traveling with us, and we heard news of the theft when we arrived, and we had just I don't even think we were in town yet.
we were still traveling with
Yes,
him.
we were making our way to town to meet with Ibis Alcor when we met Cal.
Well, this still doesn't explain why people have seen Cal, but I'm gonna let you guys do your persuasion check before I can continue.
All right,
Or is like,
straight or with
have-
advantage?
I'll let you guys have advantage for this one, and I want Makaria to do it
Oh, okay.
because she's the one who's been leading this this conversation.
Oh.
So do I just roll another persuasion?
Yeah, with advantage. Yeah, just roll another one. Oof.
Oh.
17.
Oh, 17 is the highest.
Yeah, 17. Okay. Oof. That's unfortunate. So
Is this the
they
sicko
look
hard roll?
They kind of look at each other and they go, well, Cal was with you, but people saw Cal.
Well, we have come across a lot of shapeshifters in our travels, and they are much more common than we realize, especially with people in the mercenary business.
Maybe, but I don't know if a shapeshifter would have the same skills. Calvin has trained and parried with many of the guards here, and the guards were very convinced that the style was that of Calvin's.
And he fought with the guards?
Necessarily, he didn't fight. He, in a way, shot warning shots. It's almost like he didn't actually want to attempt to hurt anybody.
Did they actually see his face?
No, it was partially covered, but
Cal learned his fighting from the watch here?
no.
No.
As
He,
far as we know, he learned that with Cyril's family.
he learned that all. Learned it at home.
Suspicious.
Is his style well known?
No, but it's not well known, but it's quite uncommon the way that he is. But he's not smart enough to know where to even think of stealing impure white. That sounds ridiculous.
Well, I mean, Cyril, that's Cal is your brother, is he not?
Yes.
What kind
She
of
says it.
motive would he have if he were under suspicion?
Personally, I can't think of anything. He's not one. He really isn't one to dance with greed.
And
Well,
I think this
no.
is why it's a shock to all of us that Calvin would do this. I think that's partially why we just want to know why.
would there be any ruling of someone under the watch being persuaded by greed?
Someone who's trained closely with Calvin?
Or
I mean,
against the family?
in
The family.
the
That within the house?
well, I
It
mean,
sounds like an inside job to me,
Mm-hmm.
if this is where all the evidence is pointing.
I think we still need to find more. I think we need to talk to the
Two more people.
yeah, a few more people.
Yes.
Well, it.
Oh
my gosh, what was
goodness.
that?
That jump scared me.
Jump
What?
scared me.
Jen, your
Oh.
mic like freaked out for a second and did like
Ooh,
really
got-
loud,
You got
sudden.
ghost
oh,
It peaked really
screaming in your
bad.
mic.
Ooh.
Ooh, my mic is possessed.
You're good though. It was like half a second, just sudden like loud.
It was like, oh.
Sorry, I didn't know what happened. That's why I got really confused when you guys all jumped. I was like, anyways, uh, the lady kind of looks at you guys and they go, "Well, if you know where Calvin and Paravian is, please tell them that we're just looking for answers." And the Watch have their ways of trying to capture, you know, and looking for people. We just want to know answers. We want to know why they would do this.
If you would allow us, we're also willing to work with the Watch. I can't. I can't
mean,
imagine him being the
right
one.
now, we're letting the Watch do their investigations. It's part of policy. I mean, we may, we're the ones who would be the ones at the end of the day pressing, charges, but we just want answers. We're just letting the Watch do their job.
Well, as we've been in Cyril's company for the last month or so, it is also in our best interest to help your family.
For a
So,
price.
no.
No.
Not
Be the
for a
name
price.
of your family.
No, we don't need payment for this.
I do.
But we do want to ask a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Could you, like, are we having, like, this is me talking. Like, are we
Mhm.
asking for the guards to kind of, like, let us look around a bit? Like, back off a
Oh,
little?
do you want to look on the property, for evidence within the property of the Lagaris estate,
Huh?
or are you talking about the Watch? So this is just for terminology clarification. The Watch is like the police.
Yep.
The guards are like private guards. So just so I know for the future.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are
So
we
when you guys
asking
say
the
guards,
Watch?
yeah.
Are we asking the
Mhm.
Watch to kind of let us do our thing?
Are you
This is me
asking them?
asking the. This is me asking,
Mm-hmm. Oh, the
like,
party?
us.
Us. Okay.
Oh, I mean, we're not really talking to the Watch, though.
We probably should. I mean, we are already helping
Yeah.
investigate the Iron Toad,
They
so
would
it would
be
make
like,
sense.
no, because it's a conflict of interest.
No, we're continuing our investigation on the abuser of the Iron Toad.
Hey,
Alan Gallen
all you
was the
guys need to
owner.
do is a persuasion check.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
So, do you want me to ask about the Watch? Or you want me to ask about the guards? Like, I want to ask
I
for them
don't
to
think-
lay off, like, let us do something, but I don't know who we should ask.
Oh, I
Well, I
mean,
don't think they have any authority over the police, but I mean, if
yeah.
we wanted to look at
Yeah.
wherever the imbuite was stolen from,
Yeah,
might be able
like
to
if
talk
we
to the
can
guards
question the
there.
guard,
All right.
I feel like Bakari can just cast on a truth and see if that helps.
So let's look around the Lagaris estate.
I mean, where's
Kind
the
of towards
imbuite at? I don't think they're gonna hold it at their home.
that's a few
There.
blocks away, towards the
sh-
seaward.
I know, that's not. This is their
Yeah,
home.
the home. This is
Yeah.
the villa. And there's
Yeah, so this is
armory.
completely separate from where the crime is.
This is a
Mhm.
house property.
This is the house.
We are looking for the thing that they use the imbuite with.
Mhm.
The workshop.
So we want to go look at the workshop.
Yes.
Mm,
I'm asking because, like, I want to make sure I know what I'm gonna say before I ask, in case, like.
We
didn't talk
probably
about this
could do
beforehand.
that at some point, but we do have a more time-sensitive thing going on.
I know the owl.
Just a reminder for that one.
It's only
So-
been a week, so
Mhm.
I mean it's already been a week since
No,
it's been
the
stolen.
No,
right?
Alan
We're talking about the
Gallagher.
Alan.
Yeah, I know.
missing.
I'm just saying.
Mhm. Oh, so timeline. Yes, it's been a little under a week for the imbuite investigation since the crime had started. So it is still under investigation, and it seems like they are now have shifted their investigation. So they've already did the location investigation. Now they're trying to look out where the imbuite is. Cal is
Mhm.
suspect number 1, so they're trying to look for Cal so they can question and answer. So that's kind of put a whole monkey wrench in their investigation. That's why they're kind of dead set on finding Cal, because he is suspect number 1.
Okay, that makes
Mhm.
sense.
Yes.
So what favor am I asking for? Which the watch or the guards?
Well,
Are we going back to the Galoon estate?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
eventually, well, because if you're gonna ask them for a favor, then you're gonna be asking about guards. Like if we can investigate them sometime in the future when we get there.
Oh, so the
And,
watch.
like,
You
so
want
that we
to
can
for
give them
yeah.
a heads up or something
Mhm.
that we're gonna
So-
go
Okay,
because
so we're
that's the only
telling them
power they have.
to let the watch.
No,
Let
let
us
the
look
guards.
around.
Let the guards
Oh,
know.
let the guards.
Because
Okay.
the family only has power over the guards.
Guards.
Okay.
Yes.
You can't tell the
Okay.
police what to do.
Hey, we're out of towners and we're telling you how to do your job.
It's like you can try.
We're
Hey,
amateur
you!
detectives.
Stop doing your
Hey.
job! Stop it!
Foreigners.
Let us through. Huh?
All
All
right.
right. Favor. If we are able to, could we at some point check out the scene of the crime? The
I mean, it's been a while and it has been cleaned up for a bit, but I'm sure, yeah, if you have some time, go take a look around. Yeah, we'll inform the armory that you intend to visit at one point.
all right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Of course.
I think we should check out the Galoon estate.
Oh, are you saying that to the group out loud, or are you whispering it to the group?
Kind of like
Please tell me
leaning
yes.
towards them. It's not like
Okay.
super quiet, but it's like,
Hmm.
hey.
Well, okay. Kari kind of like nods like in acknowledgement to Jaren, but she doesn't say anything. And then she says to Cyril, like, was there anything else you would like to say to your family before we head out? Or did you want to stay?
Just give me a moment. Just, yeah, just. Oh,
Oh, do you need space? I
Yes.
can just round up the.
yes. That's what she
Everyone's
meant.
standing around them.
she's like, okay, everyone, let's head towards the door. Give Cyril some privacy with her family.
Sterling will go step out.
All right.
Guess we'll wait out front for you. She says to Cyril.
All right.
It's
All
like,
right.
what? Is everyone gonna listen?
Yeah. All right.
Jaren's gonna
So-
listen in.
All right, for those who are listening, make a perception check.
Perception check.
Yeah, perception. This is called the eavesdrop check.
Okay.
Come on, Jaren. Come on.
Cheese bay, cheese
Oh,
bay.
Cheese
God.
bay ears.
Your cheese
Damn.
bay ears.
I guess. Oh god damn.
Oh, dang,
Oh,
Zoe.
Zoe. Zoe
That's
hears all.
so funny.
She hears all.
Here's all.
Dang, Zoe.
Zoe.
Damn, Sterling.
He's so
He put-
EP, man.
He
He's
put
so
on
Yeah.
EP.
earplugs in that
He
moment.
said, I'm not listening
If
to
you guys
this."
look over, Sterling
No.
had like leaned against the door or like near the door, like along the wall. His eyes are
He's taking a
shut.
pity power nap. He's not. He
His
hasn't been
eyes are
listening to this
shut.
entire conversation. That's how bad he wasn't perceiving.
He just knocked out for a sec.
Dang.
All right. So pretty much, as pretty much everyone's kind of casually ushered out, the room is left with just Cyril and the Lord and Lady of Lagaris. And they kind of look at you. Lady Garreley kind of looks at you and she goes, "What is it?"
I'm sorry. I wish that I came back on much better terms. I thought everyone would be home. I didn't realize being gone so long.
Yes. Trust us, we do as well. And I mean, we would have loved to give you a grand welcome for completing such a emotional task. But well, a lot changes over the years, and
I know.
these years have been tough for, I think, all of us. But I think, as we all should know, that times change, and whether we like it or not, and we just can only hope that this bad time only is temporary and we'll move past it and we can finally give you a welcome deserving of your return. Once this all settles over, we'll be sure to do this.
I know it's not much, but I will see to it that our boy is home.
Yes.
I know you have your reasons, but I have mine. Mother, I don't think he did it. And I
We
don't
like-
want to believe that.
I, to the bottom of my heart, pray you are right. And I will be the first to say I'm sorry to him if you end up being right. And we understand him. We understood this from the very beginning. You have your ways of doing things, and we respect that. And we honestly pray you success. And just know, regardless of results, we understand.
Cyril turns to Lord Erla and goes, Father, the last thing, the last
Ting.
thing.
Hey, don't worry. I've made my slip ups here today already.
Cyril goes, Father, the last thing I want to do is sully the house's name. You know that.
Yes, we understand. And I think you've already honored Tavel's image, and we think he probably be on your side on this.
He loved his son more than anything.
Yeah.
I can say the same for Ellen's uncle. The last thing he wants to see is him hurt. He
Yes.
loves him more than anything. He'd risk his own life to just bring him back.
And
Better than I have ever done in these past 50 years.
we're just worried that because of Thravian's love for Calvin, we're just worried that Calvin's path doesn't hurt Thravian.
I know.
We want to make sure he's safe as well.
We'll see to it that that's not the case. That they're not the ones who did it.
Well, again, we pray that you are correct. And you prove us wrong.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. And he kind of like puts his hand onto your shoulder. And he kind of looks at you with grieving and sad eyes. And there's this moment where you can see he too seems greatly troubled and in pain from this whole ordeal. And you can tell there's a part of him that wants to believe you're correct. But also that part of him that's holding him back, trying to stay logical, staying calm, and trying to make the best decision for his family and for his company. And between the three of you, there's this moment of silence and tension as you all want the same thing. But not quite sure if you guys can. At least, not now.
I'll do the best of my ability to set things right.
And
To the Lord
we
and
pray
Lady
for
of
your
the house.
success. And they kind of bow their heads. A bit of that recognition of that vow.
Thank you. Then gives the Lord of the house a hug as well.
He hugs you back. That kind of hand on shoulder kind of wraps around and gives you a hug.
I missed you both so
And
much.
we have as well. And we'll be so glad to have you back.
Yes.
Properly.
For now, yes. But for now, unfortunately, I must take my leave. But the next time we meet, hopefully, it's a more joyous occasion.
Mm-hmm.
If you'll
And
excuse me.
Yes. We've got work to be done.
Yes.
And they kind of just step back and just kind of stand there. Somewhat sad that you do have to go after you've just returned after these many years of being gone. And you can tell there's so much they want to ask and share about. But they know you have work to be done.
Yes.
All right. And
Cyril
turn around.
is holding back her tears. She makes her way to the door,
Mm-hmm.
nods to the guard.
And you come and get reunited with the rest of your party.
Everyone scrambles
And
away from the
then
door.
Then
The commotion, like
They look
Sterling's eyes finally
totally
open up
not
again.
suspicious.
the guard
Makaya
that
just
was
shifts
at the
her weight.
door.
That's it.
The guard at the door, she gives a pat on the shoulder.
He kind of
recognition.
just looks at the rest of your guys' group. Gives Cyril a little bit of a look.
Sterling's rubbing his eyes like he just woke up from a nap.
Bruh.
His natural one perception. He's so eepy.
Seems someone
Alright.
didn't sleep well last night.
He slept so long. How could he?
Yeah.
How could it be?
He's just
First
so
to go to
tired.
bed, last to get up. He is so
Mhm.
eepy.
He's so eepy.
The EP
He's
exposure in all
tired.
of Faerun.
Alright. So, with you guys heading off of the Lagaris estate, where do you guys go next?
We have to go to the Galoon.
Yeah.
Alright, the Galoon. Yeah.
I
They're
can't get the
beautifully
toads and bring
named.
it there because it's
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, how long has it been since we heard about
I would
the
say
message?
roughly I want to say so it's been about 3 hours since you guys heard the message in the
Okay.
morning,
Mm-hmm.
but it's
Okay.
been like an hour and a half, 2 hours since you guys have kind of saw those watch guards kind of pass by
All right.
on your way here.
Okay.
All right.
So what we know so far as we're walking over there
Recap.
is
Recap.
they've seen Cal. They think they see Cal because it does the same moves. But we saw those things in the lockbox.
Lockbox.
Not
Mm.
In
lockbox, but
the
like
safe
the big
room
vault
type thing.
Oh.
Yeah, vaults. There
Yeah,
you
the
go.
treasure room.
And it was a amulet of non-detection, and then of some sort of strange-looking arrow. So, I still think he could have been someone from the Galoon state.
We also know that from the journal stuff that Alan's mother was worried about him because he's a lot like his father, Mountain, and Mountain. His mother was worried that Mountain was going to do something crazy to get back at the Lagaris family, to combat them, be their rival and stuff. We learned that from the journal.
True. Right. Speaking of journal,
Which means that it's possible that Alan also potentially could do something crazy despite the Lagaris family. There's a lot of
Also,
movement that we
even
learned
though-
last session.
I
Even
think
though that he
that-
probably can't do it.
what?
What? I don't know. That's me.
What'd you
talking.
say?
Sorry, puts the journal in N7's bag.
Also, since Cal, this is me saying it, not Jaren, but since Cal has gone into the fight club thing and he's been fighting there for a while, I think anyone who had gone in there to either fight him or watch him fight will know his fighting style. So
they probably copied him.
yeah, they could copy him.
Alan seemed like he was pretty skilled with the bow and arrow stuff too, and just fighting in general. He
was top of
grabbed
the
7.
watch thing or whatever.
Yeah.
He held
Top of his
7 not
training.
hostage, but
I
grabbed him
might
for
as
a
well have been
while.
hostage. Let's be honest.
I thought he was. I was scared he was gonna get offed in the basement.
Same.
All signs still point to Alan Gallon. Alan Galoon.
Galoon.
Sorry. It's just I stuck it in my own head.
Yeah. No, I get it.
The man that's missing. All signs still point to him.
Who? I suppose we should at least check it out. We can say that we were going to head over to investigate before hearing about the notice of a missing persons report.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we can offer our help in searching. I mean, it's been an hour and a half though, so I don't know how much help they will need.
At the very least, we could say that we're continuing our investigation of Alan Gallon because of the Iron Toad.
Mhm.
Well, the chief did say that the situation has changed. But since we were passing by to retrieve the toad to give it back to the chief, we maybe wanted to stop by anyways. Because we're such good detectives, aren't we?
It looks at 7.
We are good detectives. At least I am.
And you take this job seriously.
I'm the most
Okay,
serious.
so sarcastically.
I'm the most serious person here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Methinks.
So that's our spiel.
Yeah.
That's our cover story.
Okay, let's head over then.
We're like on the
Alrighty.
way over.
You know,
So
it's
we
so
want to be
funny.
more econo, like, you know.
Mm.
See, they're like walking and talking.
Yeah, I just imagine this whole time you guys have been walking and talking.
Okay.
I was gonna do the thing, you know, like the Scooby Doo, like or superhero
Okay.
thing. No, once you guys are done.
While we're walking, Sterling's gonna try and keep an eye out for
Mhm.
anyone that potentially looks like Alan Galoon.
Yeah,
Or-
make a perception check.
Or Calvin, because
Or
you know,
Calvin.
if they got
Ooh.
disguised, if either it's somebody who
Yeah.
disguised themselves as Calvin, like Alan,
Or somebody who has like that same build.
or it is Calvin. Yeah.
Yeah.
How tall is that
Well,
guy
he did know
anyway?
that we found evidence, so
Hmm.
who knows?
Who knows? They could be wandering around.
Mm.
Uh,
Fifth.
well. Damn. Okay.
Kari
Damn.
tells Zoe to change into something. Don't know if yeah.
I will be a.
Ugh.
Alright.
If you wanna be- oh wait,
So
you
I'm
know what?
a mongoose, or
You could also be a
like-
bird or
Ooh.
something.
I was thinking of a bird. I was like, I could do like a small barn owl or something. Try and
Ooh.
have really good dark vision.
We're doing disguise at the Galoons. For
You know what
7
you
and
could
9.
be? In honors of today's beginning of the session, you could be a little parrot. You know, you're by the sea.
Ew.
I could
Little parrot.
hear parrots every day on my way
Parrot.
to work.
Yeah, you could be a mango. You could be a
Let's do that.
mango.
Mango ones or something.
Mango.
Very fitting.
Which type of mango are you? Are you
Ooh, That's
unripe?
a good question.
Are
I feel like
you?
unripe's gonna stand out, hecka.
I think-
Let me do. I kind of want to be like ready to eat, but
Woo. Perfect
Ready to
mango.
eat.
Such a great way to describe which color of bird you're being.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ready
My
to
personal
eat.
favorite's the getting
Alright.
mushy.
Getting mushy is very cute too.
I like the unripe one. That's my favorite.
Aw.
So you are a perfect mango. Aw,
Ready to
little
eat.
lovebird, ready to eat. I'm going to say because you are a parrot, you're probably gonna have 1 HP.
Yeah, so if I
You're
get got, I get
so
got
is
again.
you got yeah. So
It
just
better not
keep that
get me.
in mind.
Yep.
So you kind of
Um,
turn into this perfect ripe mango. You guys see
Nice.
Zoe now in lovebird form.
Cute.
Bird sounds.
Bird.
Aw.
7, you ready to be disguised?
Zoe's part bird?
I'm joining the bird club. Hell yeah.
Dang. He's looking more bird than Sterling right now, that's for sure.
You know,
Sorry, Sterling.
no, it's fine.
I didn't mean it like that. Well, that's exactly how I meant it, but
Okay.
Dang.
actually. Anyways.
Disguise times 7.
Why do I have to get disguised? I didn't do anything bad.
Because they've seen you before.
Yeah.
If you go in disguise, you could possibly charge more as a rival company.
Rival detection company? Detective company?
Detection.
I would think
Detection
security, but
detectives.
if they know you own more than one thing, they're gonna think you're a big company,
I am a big company.
and they won't pay you as much because they think you make enough money.
Oh, we can't have that. But still. I don't know, what am I gonna even go as anyways?
I have just the thing. If you'll let me do some temp colors on your feathers.
Oh? What are you gonna do to me?
Criminal.
Why'd you say it like that?
You're gonna do Kenku colors, dude.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's
Isn't
gonna
that
be
what
11.
isn't that what
Maybe
11
11.
was? Yeah.
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 Unless you want to be something else.
I wanna be me.
But you can't be you. You have to be not
I don't think
you.
I've ever wanted to be anybody else.
It's Heath colors.
What?
Huh?
It's Heath colors. Just like his hair.
Dang.
It's only temporary. You'd be like dark colored, sneaky, cool,
But
bleak.
we're not even sneaking.
You're sneaking in the plain daylight.
Ultimate sneaking.
Yeah, ultimate sneaking.
That's how the best stealthers do it.
How the Belgians do it.
The Belgians do it.
What?
I don't know why that came in
What's
my head.
what's Belgian?
What is
place?
Belgium?
Belgium.
Belgium.
In D&D?
I know. What's Belgium?
Anyways.
Belgium.
What's a Belgium?
Fine, I'll let you
Pronounced
do it
Beld.
for now.
If you have any color requests, request now.
Belgians.
He says he takes out the kids.
I don't have requests.
Okay.
I don't know what you're doing to me. Probably something nefarious.
Sterling's gonna be like, here, let me help you out a little bit, and he's gonna give you some guidance. Right? Don't you have to roll
Okay.
for this? I think,
Oh yeah, Jaren does.
pretty sure he has to roll.
It's a
something.
performance, right?
So you
Yeah, it's
get
performance.
to add a d4 to your roll.
Mhm.
As Sterling's like, oh yeah, you can put the powder on both sides of the feathers to make it more like consistent. and
Yeah, the funny thing is,
22.
this is the
would be
first time he
good.
has taken a bath, he cleaned his clothes, and now you're putting makeup on him.
It's
Yeah,
It's
fuckers.
okay.
the freshest look he's gonna have. We'll
Alright.
just take
It's easier
another
to
round of
apply the
baths.
makeup because he's clean.
He's not
Yeah.
crusty.
Alright, so, I will say with a 22, you're pretty successful. What do you turn 7 into?
What are you gonna do to me?
Normal color magpie.
Oh, you're
Oh!
right.
Is the blue now orange?
Yeah.
Dang. It's in verse 7. Dang.
Something's not right here.
All right.
Something's wrong.
You now
that's
have a
kind of like
Kinku
a
in the
Kinku.
party. Yeah, you have a Kinku now in your party
Do I
now.
have to talk like one?
What does that even mean?
It just
Yes,
repeats.
the mimic.
You can if you want.
I don't want to.
I don't think you'd have to, because you could just, you could just be a different kind of bird folk. People don't seem to pay, people aren't, shocked around here to see a bird folk, so they can't be that, uncommon. Have we seen a few bird folk walking around as we've been going through the city?
You did see an owl in the city before.
True.
So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, as of now, this has been the only bird folk you've seen in the city.
Dang.
But I'm sure there's other bird folk in there.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. You don't specifically need to be what are they called again?
Kinku.
Kenku. I was about to say the
Arakorkas.
Yeah, whatever those things are. That's not the same thing though. Kenku. There's a handful of bird D&D species I keep getting
So Alan,
mixed in my
Arakorkas,
brain.
Kenkus, and 7 is a Corvum.
Corvum, yeah. So I feel like people, if anybody looks too closely, I don't think anybody will look closely enough to be able to distinguish, maybe. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Who's to say? Anyways.
To
All right.
Going?
Galen Estate?
The Galoon Estate. And then
Superhero logo.
So I need that as a soundboard, just a little transition scene sound. Basically, you guys kind of head over to the estate, and you can see as there are some people who just kind of stop by, kind of take a look at the scene, as seeing a investigation is very unusual for the castle ward. And there is some watch kind of standing guard as investigators seem to be looking on scene of the crime, though it seems like the majority of the initial scene of the crime has been already done. And the you can see some of the not reporters, but the investigators kind of towards closer to the edge, and you can see them just seeming to be in discussion. A few of the onlookers and townsfolk seem to be just kind of standing for a bit, realizing nothing too exciting has happened, and walking away. So there's really not that big of a crowd in front of the Galoon estate. Actually, coming up to the kind of edge of the estate, you do recognize one of the investigators. It's the Fullborg that you've been talking to.
Oh,
Senior
Senior
Civilar
Civilar
Soltas. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I know his name.
Civilar Soltas, yeah.
Civilar?
Nibbler?
No.
Senior
Civilar.
Civilar.
Senior Sniveler.
Soltas. All right. What do you guys do?
Sniffler.
Pretty sure we should approach him and let him know we're gonna do some. No, wait. Are we allowed to?
We gotta try and persuade him to let us.
All right.
Wait,
I'll approach.
no, we are
Right?
not allowed
No.
to.
No approach.
Wait, no, I thought we were gonna talk to the watch so that we can
Go
look
through.
into the stuff. Continue our
He's gonna ask
investigation
where the
of Alan
toad is.
Gallon. Where's the toad? All
Yeah,
right,
he's
where
good.
are we
My
gonna
dad
tell him
said
I
about
mean,
the
I
there
toad?
feel
is.
like it would have
I
been
did
more
not.
convincing if the chief was not here.
Oh yeah, wait. We could say that we were on our way to go pick up the toad from the current caretaker when we noticed the commotion.
But we already know the commotion because he told us.
Well, no, he only
Told us in
told
the
us
morning.
that Alan was missing. The murder
Yes.
thing was
You
a
can
new
ask him.
development.
Let's ask him and see if it's if
Hey,
he's
what's
murdered.
going on?
Yeah.
We just said because
Mm.
he didn't tell us about the murder. He only said that the
Yeah,
situation's
I know.
changed. Alan's missing. The murder we caught from some random pedestrians on the street as we were walking. So he doesn't know that we know that there's a murder. So we can say, whoa, what's going on? We saw the commotion.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Suppose missing persons usually not commo doesn't really like trigger a commotion. Yeah, we can
For a
just
big
go.
name.
Ricardo's gonna hang back a bit because she's like, I don't want to talk to this guy.
Yes. Makari and Cyril are gonna hang back.
We could
Yeah.
also say
All
that
right.
like
It's gonna
we
have
won't.
Cyril, not Cyril, Zoe on Makar's shoulder or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what's actually funny that I just realized? Soltis never has met Seven, Zoe, or Bakaria before.
What?
Really?
This is when you get split
Oh, yeah.
the party.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
thought
okay.
they
No,
like
wait.
met up.
No wait.
If we
we
go
brought the
in
Iron
though,
Toad
there's
with
like
us. We brought the Iron Toad back.
Oh
to
yeah,
him.
yeah, 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 yeah,
He
yeah.
has seen us. I
Mhm.
think.
Okay. Maybe
But
he
I'm
has.
like,
All right.
Ricardo remembers talking.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. That might have been just me remembering things wrong, but okay. Initial reaction, yes, but no. Okay. So you guys, who approaches?
Guess Sharon.
Sharon, you walk up to guards. This is a familiar thing. This is something you do a lot now.
Yeah, I know. Ugh.
Alrighty, so you kind of go up to the edge. You can see the watch kind of going like, "Hold it. This is a private investigation happening right now."
Sorry, I just needed to talk to your superior. He's the chief, right? Captain? I have Senior Civlar Soltis, but I forgot if he's a captain.
What does the name imply?
Senior.
Probably the captain.
Don't laugh at me.
Dang.
Jen shaming you.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
She's
What's
asking for
wrong?
rank, and I said, "Look at his name."
Dang.
All right. Anyways, who are you looking for?
Just needed to talk to your superior, Senior Civlar Soltis.
And you kind of say that name. He kind of goes, "Okay." And he kind of gestures for you to wait, and he kind of walks over to Soltus, and he kind of leans over. You can hear him kind of whispering something. And Soltus kind of looks over and recognizes a familiar small redhead at the edge of the property,
Jaren waves
looking
at him.
straight at him. He does not wave back. And so he kind of walks over with the guard, and he kind of stands over there, arms crossed in a way, and he goes, "Ah, I see, you got part of my message."
Oh, we're on the way to grab the toad from where he's safe. I didn't want to bring him back to the estate here. Like I said, possible abuser.
We're in the
Mhm.
area.
Mm-hmm. Um, But I wanted to see, like, if I could ask, what happened? Do you?
Well, I'm sure you've heard the town folks whispering. Leans in a little bit closer, as he doesn't really want to say this out loud, but since you guys have been working with him, he kind of goes, well, there has been an incident on the property that has happened last night.
Like, murder?
It's being investigated.
Is he alive?
It's being investigated.
Well, thankfully for you, we're investigators.
He kind of
Seven
double
just like
takes a little bit.
Seven
Yeah, he
walks
double
up.
takes and he goes, he's like, weren't you? Are you going through molt?
Was he what?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't molt. I'm not a molter.
What are you talking about?
Are we
He was,
gaslighting him? Are we gaslighting the chief of police?
Yeah,
I'm
what's he
pretty
saying?
sure he.
It's only
Make
seen
an
him
insight
like
check.
what,
He's gonna
twice?
make an insight check. Um.
Oh no.
Alright.
Should I do a deception roll?
This is just him looking at 7. It has to beat your your
Performance.
performance, yeah.
You're
So
coming
I'm gonna
from a
take look at your
costume
performance.
party.
I'm coming.
You know what's funny? He rolled a natural 19, by the way.
Holy shit.
Dang.
Wait, what's his
He-
ads though?
Hey, wouldn't you like
Oh
to know?
man! Whatever.
And he kind of looks over and he goes, huh. And he goes and looks at you guys anyways, and he goes, and why did you guys come here? Because of the message that I've sent out?
Mm-hmm. We wanted to see if we could assist in any sort of way.
Ah, that's right. You guys did say you were amateur investigators.
Professional.
Well,
At least I'm
let
a
me think about
professional.
this. You guys make a perception check. Straight not perception. Persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess Jaren, since you're the one leading this.
19.
The DC was 18.
Oof.
Damn!
Ooh,
Thank God for that plus 10.
He kind of looks at your group, and then kind of looks back at the watch behind him, and he kind of goes over and he goes, "Well, we are investigating the murder of on the property."
Just gonna turn back and be like,
Is there a bug?
Confirmed murder?
Yes, as of last night, the victim, Chloe Dracos, had been murdered
Chloe.
at the docks.
What's the last name again?
By the
Dracos.
dogs.
Dracos.
Draculus.
Dracos.
Who the heck is Chloe Dracos?
I thought Helen was
By
murdered.
the docks.
Mm-hmm.
Chloe was the original owner of the Iron Toad?
No, she's the vineyard's farmhand. She works
Oh.
for Alan.
And Alan is still missing.
Yes.
That's not looking good for Alan. So is he a suspect?
there is a chance that Alan could have done the murder.
I knew that guy was a little funny.
Seven, you
And
don't know this guy.
as we have
Yeah.
conducted a series of investigations and interviews with the guards and staff here, they say that Alan was last seen before the staff had discovered the body. Oh, who was that? Who was
That was
that?
Macaria.
Betsy.
Oh,
no.
okay. Let's see.
Macaria.
Oh no! All right,
Sorry, I'm
welcome
watching the little
back.
things bounce.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry. When you popped out, I went, "Who was that? Who is that?"
What happened?
Nothing.
You kind of popped out for a bit, and nothing happened. So I was just like, "What?" Yeah. For a second, I thought it was me. That's why I thought it was. There's a tendency sometimes I get like forced out sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why I just stopped. So you missed nothing. So
Okay.
he kind of goes over and he says, "Yep, Alan was last seen by the staff before the body was discovered. But when one of the guards saw the body, he had went to go inform Alan, but he could not find him, and noticed that his private boat is missing."
Oh, his boat's gone and the murder was at the docks?
What?
That's a little suspicious.
Do you mind if we look around?
Take a look around.
You kind of can see he kind of cringes a little bit.
We will not touch anything, and we will take note of anything we find suspicious without tampering evidence.
I'm gonna have one of my guys keep an eye on you while you're on property. Not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you.
I mean, that's very understandable.
Who's talking to you, Jaren?
Me?
Are we allowed to go anywhere on the property? So long as you're what did he just call him?
His guard.
His
The guard. It's he kind of sells over. He goes, "Marks, can you keep an eye on our interns?"
We're interns. I was gonna call him his friend. I'm like, friend doesn't sound right. That's not right.
His coworker.
As your friend follows us around, I'm like, that's not right.
And he kind of goes,
takes out her notebook and pen.
and he kind of goes over to Mirkos, and goes, "Just make sure they don't tamper with anything, and don't do anything unlawful."
Can't wait to touch everything I see.
Oh my god.
So are we allowed to go anywhere on the property so long as Marcos here Sterling does like a little like salute to him is with us?
Mirkos is this half orc, kind of looks at you and just goes, "Babysitting."
Big guy.
You're not showing you your baby.
Huh? What?
All right.
I feel like I end up doing more of the babysitting. Usually.
Yeah, Jaren's been awfully baby.
What?
Yeah?
Would
Makari
you like
goes
to
up to
expand on that? Sorry.
Oh my god. So, Macaria goes up to the guard Marcus?
Mercus.
Marcos.
Mercus?
Mercus.
Marcus? That was
Mercus.
Mercus.
She's like, so do you have a layout of the house and what you've checked already?
Well, we did investigate a bit of course, the scene of the crime, and we investigated the house. Kind of looks over at Soltas for kind of if he's allowed to continue. Soltas kind of gives him a nod. Well, from the investigations that we have seen, there seems to be evidence that there was an intrusion in the house, and according to the staff, some unwanted guest, and druids had been sent by Kafel Dahast. There was a small little scuffle up on Alan's balcony, and traps were set off in the basement for the treasure room. And they said it was all taken care of, but this had happened before the murder.
Everyone probably just fucking sweating right now as they're listening to this.
Just writing down calmly.
Everyone's proud.
Wow.
Jaren's not
I
sweating.
know Sterling's also like writing notes in his journal, but he's doing the thing where he's
Yeah,
just kind of
what
like
was that?
scribbling slowly.
Mhm.
What was that
Yes.
name? Cathel?
Kafel de Houst.
Now we
Fel.
got a name. But did we have that already? I forgot.
No.
There's been a lot of names recently, so.
I'm gonna add to it some more.
Yee.
And he kind of goes over and he kind of notes and he says, well, also with some of the interviews we've conducted, they're basically noticed that Alan had seemed pretty angry of their unwanted guest and had been perceived to be more paranoid after the guest had been removed off the property. I believe one of the staff was saying that he was even threatening their jobs and livelihood if they didn't keep quiet about tonight or the last night.
Looks like they didn't
And
keep quiet.
that is what we're assuming. And basically after a few hours after Alan was last seen, one of the guards had found the body by the docks. We've also have investigated of Chloe Dracos's house that she has on the property. Couldn't really find anything of a motive of why she could have been murdered, but I mean, as far as we know, she had been doing nightly swims and divings out in the water and was doing this in secret. It could be possible that Alan was not informed of her activities, and this could have been a motive of potentially murdering her as well. We are not ruling out any of the possibilities here.
So who exactly is she?
She
She's a
is
farmhand.
the farmhand.
The farmhand.
Yeah.
She is in
Okay.
charge of the staff that take cares of the vineyards. Her house is actually in the middle of the vineyard, and she, as far as the staff has been informing us, that she had been part of the estate working staff for about a year or two.
I can't see Alan killing one of his workers.
I mean,
What'd she die from?
yeah, do we know the cause of death? Magic? Arrows?
She
That
had
was-
been stabbed.
Stabbed.
Yeah.
Did you guys
It
happen
does
to
not
find the murder
seem
weapon?
any form of magic had been used upon her. We have not found the murder weapon, but we do see that her fatal blow was an incision towards the chest. We believe there was a scuffle of some sort before she was killed, but whatever fight that they had, she ended up being on the losing side.
Clearly.
Hmm.
I guess we should double check the crime scene and maybe her house and possibly the office or bedroom of Alan for any further clues.
Well then, where do you want to start? And he kind of looks at his kind of sundial watch.
You know what?
This poor guy.
I'm gonna whisper to the party, or if someone's closer to this guy, they're not gonna hear it. Hopefully,
Mhm.
I'll be like, maybe we should check the room with the items, like the
Oh,
non
the vault.
Oh, the
the
vault.
vault, yeah. Because if that stuff's
Mhm.
still there, I don't know. It'll change something. I feel
We
like
could
that's
start
good
with
to
his.
check.
We could start with his office, or in his bed. No, wait, the vault was underneath, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We could start with
Let's-
his home. Maybe we could find maybe we can find out where he could have run off to. If he has a safe house somewhere, there has to be a trail somewhere.
Well, we don't really know the layout of the house, so I guess we just wander in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
Maybe
he kind
his
of.
bedroom's downstairs. We've
No,
never been
you know
here
what? I'm gonna
before.
tell. I'm gonna tell the guards. Maybe if he has some sort of vault, you know, if I were to run away, I would take all my valuables.
Well, they said that the vault had been tampered with the night before, so maybe we should check that out and see.
But if Alan had to make an escape because he murdered somebody, you'd think he'd take all his valuables. So we should check that.
So
'Cause
you
if he-
guys want to
True.
see the vault first?
Does he have one?
I'd say that's a good start as a
They
professional
just said he
detective.
had
Oh
one.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did. He did. Well, that lines up with your guys' story so far.
As a detective, I say we start there.
All right.
So
So he kind
sighs. All right.
So he kind of leads you
Well, we could
guys
check out on the
onto
way.
the property.
They
Mhm.
said that the girl's house was in the field, right?
Mhm.
Is it like on the way to the estate, right?
It's like right now you guys are
It's
on
the
the upper
south.
path. If you guys go down, there is like a little kind of switchback little path that goes and leads to the little house.
Yeah.
If it's on the
Did you
way, we
guys
should
want to?
start there.
Did you guys
Yeah.
want to like check it on the way?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you guys,
There you
you go
It's
to
dark.
the farmhand's house. Alrighty, let me pull up my notes for that. Okay, so
Is it this little one?
it's not the little one. That's the tool shed.
Oh,
It's the
this
bigger one.
one.
That's on the
Got
yeah. It's
Yeah,
on
bro, you
the
think
kind
she's
of.
living in a tool shed?
I don't know how well Alan Galley treats his workers, man.
All right. So you kind of go over to the farmhand's house, and you see that there is kind of just a few kind of things that the door is wide open. One of the watch is just kind of standing in. He kind of sees Mirkos kind of approach, but also sees the rest of you guys, and he kind of alerts up. Mirkos kind of holds up a hand. And he goes, "They're clear to investigate. They're as Soltas was saying, interns." And they kind of exchange a glance, and you can kind of see them kind of be like, "We'll see how good of interns they are." So, he kind of gestures towards inside the room and goes, "Oh, go and check out what you guys need to check out."
Okay, so should we make like a perception check or investigation
Yeah.
check?
You guys can make an investigation check.
While they
So-
start looking around, Sterling's going to start ritual casting Detect Magic.
Okay. Alright. So, while you guys are all doing this, I'm gonna just do a little brief description. So basically, the first room is the entrance hall and storage, and it's full of house supplies. It's very messy, just very simplistic. There is actually no decor in this room. It just seems like it's just there just to get the work done. You do see there is a chest in this room, and several kind of paperworks, kind of on one of the tables. And there's a staircase that leads to the upstairs. There's also, if I take a look at my notes here, there seems to be also a room that kind of splits off to the side, and looks like it goes into a dining room. And it's again very simplistic, very simple, and there's only seems to be one chair in the room.
One chair.
One
Oh
chair.
no, a chair!
She lived
Is
here
there
alone.
a rope?
Chair in
Is
the
there a rope?
Is it a magical
Is
chair?
one person like
Mhm.
handling the vineyard?
This is pretty
Well-
sizable for like a one person like house.
Alright, I'm gonna go take a look at your
Anyways.
guys' investigation. Yes, let me look at all your guys' investigations
Yeah.
here. Oh, sorry, Cyril. I'm so sorry.
He's having
Yeesh,
a
Jaren!
connection.
Yeesh!
I know, not
Jaren!
20.
Jaren's on the
Yeah.
case.
Hey, what about me? I'm not too far off of
I
that.
know.
No,
19 is
damn,
amazing.
Jared! Damn, Jared and Seven, the detectives at work. So, basically, you guys take a look. I will say, there is that one chest, and that's in the room, and you guys kind of, it does look like it's somewhat of an interest. Also, just for clarity's sake, the table just shows clear signs of this person eats alone. It doesn't look like very suspicious or anything to it.
Yeah,
'cause
that's what I
know
thought.
I
That
know
looks
D&D
good,
fuckers and chairs, man. I'm gonna stop this
A
before it starts.
single chair!
But there does seem to be a door at the far end of the dining room on the other side of you guys. That does have a very odd look to it. Almost like a bit of a false wall.
Oh,
Oh,
the
there.
door?
Yeah, like it looks like a you could, it probably looks like a door, but it's also made to look like a false wall.
Okay. First with this chest thing here, I'm gonna turn back to Mirkos and
Mhm.
be like, "Did you guys open this before?"
Yes, this is the wages for the workers. It's where they keep all the payroll. He kind of even opens it up a little bit to kind of just show you guys, and you can see there's a list of names, and there's seems to be individual coin pouches there. And he goes, I think this is where Dracos had kept all of the wages to be later handed out for the week.
And nothing appears to be missing from there?
I mean, as far as the ledger says, everything seems to be in order.
Mm-hmm.
So the pouches all match up with like how many names there are and stuff.
Yeah, there seems to be 5 names and 5 pouches.
5 names and 5 pouches. Can I like shake some of these pouches?
Yeah, you feel some coins in them.
I'm gonna look inside.
You see
Wait,
5 gold pieces.
Yeah, okay.
So
Actually,
seven.
not 5 gold pieces. It contains 25 gold pieces, 5 per day.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, per
Seven-
bag?
Seven noticed that wall, right?
So yeah, there's a total of 125 gold pieces in this.
Oh,
In total.
okay. So 5
Mhm.
people, 5 wages, and 5 per day.
It's yeah.
All seems
Okay.
to be accounted for.
Makari just writes it down.
Anything else like weird about the chest? Or there's just this?
No, very simple.
Huh.
Did Seven notice that one wall that?
Yes, I also noticed that.
All right, everybody, you guys are focusing on the wrong things. See, the
What-
trick with investigating isn't what you can see; it's with what you can't see. And then he's gonna go and interact with that.
So,
I'm gonna note
He's gonna
down.
go hover his mouse over and click it.
It's highlighted.
You
Point and
open
click
up the
adventure.
door.
That's where he's
Point and
looking.
click. So you gotta go over to this, well, you kind of open up and there's a little bit of resistance as this door doesn't seem like it's opened very often, but you can see inside this, there just seems to be a very simple chest inside of this room.
So what did you call us? Amateur investigators?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem
Yeah,
like you just don't seem
it's
too
very
surprised about this.
common, because we did see that she had a chest here. It's actually quite common for a lot of individuals to hide their more valuable items within their homes,
Sure.
especially for somebody who is living by themselves. We can probably guess that Drakos was a very paranoid individual.
Oh, I thought I was on to something.
Have you guys
Have
checked
you-
out this chest?
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Well, I will, because this is going to give us some answers.
Check for
for
traps.
I already know. I was already going to
Alright.
do it.
God, I don't trust you.
You
No,
said it
I
at
don't
the
trust
same
you.
time that you were
Shut up,
saying
Sterling.
it.
Trip on your two left feet.
That was me
Alright,
talking.
make
Shut
your fucking investigation check.
Sterling's probably still fucking ritual casting. He can't help with anything.
Oh yeah, this is taking a while.
Yeah, it's like I think ritual casting's like a minute, 10 minutes.
Alright,
forgot.
7. When you take a look at this chest, and something feels a little off about this room.
Let's open it anyway. No, what?
The room?
The
And
room.
Like the
Makari
room
said
behind
it
the-
You can
has magic.
You can see that the chest, yes, it looks like a very simple chest, but it's connected to the room.
Oh.
to the room. What does that mean?
False
To
chest.
And
I mean-
meaning that when you take a look at it,
It's a
there seems to
switch.
be a mechanism of when you open it that changes something in the room.
Good way or bad way?
And
I really
Makari
want
detect magic. Or
Yeah, so
Damn. As Sterling
actually, I
still
feel like as Sterling finishes his ritual casting of detect magic,
oh,
Makari also uses detect magic.
God
I love that.
damn.
Actually.
There
I
It's a
love
cantrip.
that.
there is magic that you can see. Yeah, actually, hold on. Does detect magic can only be stuff that's visible to you if it's behind something else and you cannot detect it? Is that correct?
It says you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
Okay,
Is magic
there is
visible?
magic above you and the magic in that box.
Above.
And
Yes,
in the box.
in the
It's
box.
it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
X-ray.
Yeah.
And what kind of magic is it?
I
I need
think.
school.
Hold on, I need to fucking figure out this shit
Everything's
because
odd.
I know I
Makari kind of like
Psychic-
stops Evan
psychic
from going in
magic.
and says, "There's magic in this room."
okay, hold on. I wonder if I could just say magic and it'll tell me.
Sterling's like, there's magic above you.
This
And
is
magic on
transmutation in the box. And there is also there's also
You turned into a
Aberration.
ghost for a second there.
Mhm.
There's also aberration.
Aberration.
And there is
Aberration magic?
yeah, and also aberration magic. Yeah, there's aberration
is
magic,
magic for?
and there is transmutation, and then above you there is transmutation as well.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Transmutation is like.
That's a lot of different kinds of spells. That's a lot of different spells.
Yeah,
It's like when you
that's-
move things, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's trapped.
Transmutation is
Oh,
when things
clearly
move.
it's trapped.
Aberration is like not normal.
How
Mhm.
could can that be disarmed?
Anybody got some good old dispel magic?
Yes.
Prepped?
I will say, before you guys do that, the magic is inside the box. It's not the box.
I also
Mhm.
have that, but I'm a bird and cannot cast it.
Oh, that's so
You're going
great.
tweet tweet. You're going tweet tweet.
Well, that box can probably explode or change into something else, so
I really want to. That makes me more curious about it.
7 with your investigation check. I'm gonna say it looks like it's gonna be a mechanism that's a physical mechanism.
Oh,
Okay.
so I could disarm it.
You can try.
Or we can open it and see what it does.
if you open it, you'll trigger the
That sounds
magic.
dangerous.
She says mechanism, not trap.
Yeah,
But there's magic.
but why is there so much magic all over the place?
Well, there's magic inside
Is it like
of it, and
upstairs or is it
magic
just in the
above it.
ceiling?
The ceiling.
Yeah, I thought there was magic on the ceiling.
It's above. It's like it's not
Oh.
on the ceiling. It seems like it's on in the room above.
Oh, above.
So, upstairs.
Oh, well, I guess we haven't looked up there yet. Should we come back to this then? No, fuck it.
Oh.
Let's talk to
Asses,
Disarming is
Marcus.
sleight of hand, by the way.
I know, you can attempt
Marcus?
to disarm.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's
ask
do it.
Marcus if they've investigated the upstairs.
We have investigated the upstairs. It's a alchemy workshop up there.
Yeah.
Alchemy?
That makes more
Yeah,
sense.
that makes way more sense. Here, Sterling's going to, like, quietly cast guidance and give fucking
Zoe,
a little
as,
pat on the back.
as your little parrot, you notice that Marcos just kind of steps away from the room a little bit.
Wait, Marcos knows it's a trap or he heard us talking?
Who
don't know.
knows?
I'm opening it.
Yeah, Sterling's also gonna take a few steps back after giving.
Yeah,
several
no,
what is
steps
guidance?
back.
2.
You're
You're opening it?
You add a d4
Jaren's
Are
to
you-
your roll.
next to 7.
7.
Jaren's
Are
next to
you
7.
lock picking or disarming?
Disarming.
Okay, just want to clarify.
Sleight of hand?
Yep, sleight of hand.
And add a d4.
That doesn't need it. Basically. So basically, as you kind of do this one is pretty simplistic. You didn't really need the guidance to unlock it, but you can hear as the mechanisms, and you hear all across the room as there's this disengaged. And yeah, whatever device that was connected to this chest, no longer connected.
Alright, now I'm opening it.
It's locked.
Okay, well, I'm lockpicking it.
You still have guidance because it's lasts for like I think a minute or something.
Mhm.
Or no, wait.
Alright,
It lasts until you use it. Sterling can give it a pat
Yeah.
on the back though.
good job.
You
Me.
go. Good job.
Alright, I'm
Sterling.
opening it.
Hey, nice roll. It's the same exact thing. Damn. So
Mhm.
pretty much, you kind of open it up, and you see inside contains 1 diamond
Oh,
Yeah,
bag.
I take
and a potion.
a
Oh.
bag and a potion.
There's also seems to be a collection of various metal items that have a little bit of that sea rust on it. And
Rust.
there also seems to be this clear circular glass as well.
Clear circular
Uh-huh.
glass.
Hmm.
Like a potion
Uh,
bottle?
Like a spyglass?
No, like a circular glass.
Flat? Or
Oh, is it
Not like
a
a disc.
like a disc?
Oh, like a disc. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, a
It's
disc.
like a spyglass
Mhm.
type thing. Is that where the magic is coming from?
Yeah, because I think your detect magic like holds, right? Ribbit?
Oh fuck! Is it a concentration? Motherfucker! He casted guidance.
All
Wait,
that,
is
all
it
that.
But
concentration?
Macarius should be up.
Actually,
Macarius should be up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah, I would say it would still be up. So the bag
Guidance is
It's magic.
concentration.
The potion is
Dang.
magic, and the disc is magic.
Oh.
Magic. Why are these magic?
Okay, so a bag.
It seems
What's
like
in the
she's
bag?
been collecting magical items from the river
What's in the bag?
the
during her
sea.
deep dives.
Is
What's
is
in the
is
bag?
Mercus still
So you kind of take
out
a
of the
look
room?
inside the bag. It's empty. You want to reach inside?
Yeah.
When you put your hand in, hold on, I need to roll for this.
Oh no.
Oh,
Sorry, this is what I wanted.
by Seven's
Okay.
hand.
E100.
Oh no. 100?
Wait.
So basically, I need you to make a strength check
No!
as the bag starts grabbing onto your arm with almost like the fabric reveals these teeth-like
What?
things
It's
as
a
it
mimic?
starts
It's a mimic?
prying you
Oh.
in.
My strength?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You said strength?
Can I
Strength.
I'm scared.
It's 6.
6?
It's 7. It's technically 7. It's -1.
7.
I haven't
Okay,
updated.
the DC was 15.
Oh.
As
Yeah.
7, you
Mm-mm.
start feeling as your arm is in. Your head starts going in. The rest of you guys see as Seven's legs are the only thing left as this
My-
creature.
7! Can I
collects
grab him?
thing in. Yeah, you kind of reach in and you can feel it. You can feel the strength of this bag pulling Seven in. Seven, you cannot breathe, by the way.
Alright, well, I'm dying here.
And Jaren, you feel it as Seven's getting further and further
Oh my
into
god,
this
can I
bag.
pull him out?
Can Sterling help?
Yeah, make a strength check.
Macaria
you're
leans
doing it
to
with Good
Mercus and is like,
advantage.
is there a protocol
with
for this?
Mm-hmm.
You're getting an assist.
Is there a protocol for this?
You're fine.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna die.
No, wait. Actually, it should be 8. That
Yeah,
doesn't help though.
Are you adding your ogre
Oh,
strength?
no.
My ogre strength is a plus 5.
Should we
so it should
kill
be
the
a
mimic?
plus 5 instead.
So you feel the feathers on the tips of your wings start to disintegrate.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god. He's slipping, guys!
Seven,
I'm fucking
as-
dead. Damn.
As those legs are
Parrot
going in,
screeching, parrot
only the
screeching.
fitties are left. Jaren, you feel your arms going in now.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oi!
Can Macaria cast something to the mimic or?
My hands are inside the mimic.
I never said this was a mimic.
Oh,
Oh.
my hands
What
are
is
inside the
that?
bag.
Bag thing? Or can she
Um,
do a roll to figure out what it is?
Make an Arcana check.
18.
18?
Yeah.
You've heard about this in rumors. And this is a bag of devouring.
Oh my god.
Basically, organic
It's
material
devoured.
put in. Yummy for the
Is
bag.
Is it considered a creature?
It is. Let me see. Yep, it's considered a creature.
Can I,
So if
with my hands... Sorry,
no, it's okay.
go.
If I use a thing that affects only a single creature, would I know that would work, or would that just like?
I'm gonna
affect
say.
both?
Here, I'm gonna type it out to you.
I'm afraid.
Macaria's like, so no protocol?
Well, fuck. Never
If
mind.
if my hands are in the thing, if I cast Dimension Door, can I Dimension Door me and 7 out of the thing?
I think you would still have to pull 7 out of it.
You would still have to pull 7 out. I will let you one last strength check if you want to do that.
Should we try and kill the thing?
Try to pull 7
Should
out.
we try and break the thing?
Yeesh. I'll have to pull Jaren out too.
I know. Can Sterling try and grab like the bag and pull in the opposite direction?
Right, I can say with advantage.
Okay.
Cyril's gonna pull Jaren.
7, the disintegration is starting to. You
Oh
can feel a little
my
bit
God.
of your bone starting to disintegrate.
Damn!
Oh
Your
my
hands.
god.
Oh my
Do
god!
advantage?
Okay, be D20 plus 5.
Never put my hand in a bag that's not mine again. If I live.
19.
Oh my god.
Please.
Jen!
What was the DC, Jen?
Was it fucking 20? Was it 20? Please tell us it wasn't 20. Are we losing 7 right here and right now? Can we break the bag? Oh god.
Oh god,
Aaron,
Yes.
you cast Dimension Door, and you try your hardest to pull 7 in. The bag doesn't let go.
What? It's still holding out
And-
to 7?
The DC was 20.
Gosh,
Ooh.
dang it! I need that guidance.
We gotta destroy this bag or some shit.
Can Makaria cast Wither and Bloom on the
7,
bag?
you can feel that pain now shooting towards your forearms as you can feel the feathers disintegrating around your forearms.
Oh my god.
Can Makaria cast Wither and Bloom?
Yes, you can.
She's gonna cast it on the thing and then also heal 7.
All right.
They're gonna have to do a Constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The bag.
So
Did it do
Constitution
a-
save.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually don't have a stat block for this.
Oh.
So I'm gonna assume as an inanimate object, it doesn't save. So do your
Okay.
damage.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 3.
Okay.
Damage.
Well, good thing you guys
And
did damage because this was enough for it to spit off, especially with Jaren pulling out. It's just enough for 7 to be spat out. And you can just see all of that disguise of him is just now splattered with white and flesh kind of exposed.
Yeesh.
oh,
Oh my god, 7.
He was, I'm gonna tell you guys, 1 turn away from disappearing forever.
Oh
my
my god.
Code 1
Fire
turn.
saved your life.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How much damage does he take from
100%.
this?
So
I'm gonna say he didn't take any damage. It's just
But
was about to cease to exist.
Oh my god.
Oh, so he's got all his
Waivers.
fingers and stuff? He's just messed up.
He's just
Like
bald.
ruffled. Okay.
Just bald.
His hands are
His
bald?
hands are bald. Yeah, his hands are bald.
Are they always gonna be
So
bald?
I guess if
Will they
I
go back?
I guess my
You to find
healing
out.
won't do anything for you since you're full up.
My hands.
He's bald.
His hands are bald.
Well, my hands are bald?
This is a new site.
Is
They
the
told me
bag
your
still
feet
like
were sticking out. I'm
intact?
surprised that the
The
rest of
bag is it is intact.
So this is a bag of devouring, and it's quite rare. So
Why
don't
is that
touch it,
here?
anybody.
She found that in a river.
It will devour you if any physical object touches it.
Is Seven's
Oh.
hands like this?
Yeah, Seven's hands are like that.
Seven, are you all right?
I look
Seven?
like Sterling.
What?
I look like Sterling.
Oh.
Seven. Sterling was about to come for him, and now he's backing away.
So
It's okay. They'll grow back.
yeah, you'll molt
Eventually.
or
Well-
whatever birds do to get their feathers back.
Why is that here?
Well, it seems to be that what's her name?
Dracos?
Dracos.
Dracos is a collector of very rare items, and seems like she's been deep diving to collect things at night from the river.
And I guess she found an abandoned bag.
I don't know how she was able to get this here without it devouring her, but
I mean, she probably just didn't stick her hand inside.
I don't
it
know
seems
if
she's
I'm
very aware
I
of.
don't think I'm ever gonna put my hand in any bag that's not mine ever again.
Maybe.
It seems she's
I think
very
it's-
knowledgeable of artifacts.
What else was in here? There was like a potion and a disc.
They're all magical items.
Potion, disc, and a diamond.
Mhm.
Is what's his name? Is Mirkos outside?
Marcos is in here and just going like,
He just saw the commotion.
yeah, he's like, he kind of looks a little shocked a little bit. And he goes, well, I guess it's a good thing, you guys investigated or we did. Shit, that
Yeah.
bag's scary.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Shit.
Are we still interns?
And Makari's like, maybe make a note of the bag of devouring in your report.
I mean,
So,
you can hand it over to me and I can confiscate it.
Are you sure
okay,
you want to
just be
hold it?
very careful of not touching.
I
this
mean,
devouring.
I think if I touch the straps, it should be fine.
It'd be a
He kind of
good
like
trash
grabs
bag.
one of the spoons and he like holds it like, yeah, I think this should be fine.
All right, be careful.
Yeah.
Kind
Karia
of pulls
nods.
it off and like hands it off to the other guard in the front and he goes, bring this to Senior Civilar Soltus for us, please.
Don't let him touch it.
The bag of devouring.
Well then, let's see. What else? What if she stole from Alan and that made him mad? Seems like she has a hand for very rare magical items.
What would he do with a bag of devouring? Some of this stuff looks like it came from the sea too.
Yes,
It's possible that she was just like
a
just
treasure
going,
hunter.
yeah, I was gonna say like a treasure hunter type thing, but the I forgot the first guard we talked to said that that apparently Alan didn't know that she was treasure hunting. So, I mean, if he was super paranoid and she was super paranoid, maybe they had a falling out. But maybe we can look around to see if there's more to the treasure hunting. Does she have any like notes anywhere? Or actually, Sterling might try and go upstairs and look in the workshop
Alright.
to see if there's any notes or
Alright, make
Journals.
investigation check for the workshop.
I want to look at that disc.
Alright.
I don't want to touch anything.
It's
ever
a
again.
kind of, it looks, when you look at it,
Oops.
has this bluish tint to it. And as you kind of like shake, like turn it like with the light, can almost see like it seems like to bubble a little bit, but you look closely at it
Don't see
and
anything.
doesn't really really it doesn't seem like it's still a glass. It's just you could have sworn you
Oh.
saw
This is magical, Makaria?
bubbles.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Identify.
To this one,
Okay.
you saw what?
Bubbling.
All right.
Oh.
Can I have you make an Arcana check for me?
Yeah.
My goal is to take a look at Sterling's investigations. Sterling. God damn, Sterling.
I know, man. I know.
It's not going too well.
So let's deal with the Arcana check first. So with the spell, and by requirement of the spell, it informs you that this is a water plane lens.
And what does it do?
And the lens lets you see through it with a device that unfortunately didn't roll high enough with Arcana to know. And you can look inside the water plane.
Oh, is that like a different
Water plane.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Water
like an
plane.
elemental, like, plane thing.
So it's like
Mm-hmm.
the astral sea,
It's
but like
always
water?
like
It's
ancient
the plane of water.
Shinatsu ancestor probably comes from there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, does Zoe know anything about it?
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Oh, shit!
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Motherfucker! Is Merca still looking at us? Can we swipe it? Just kidding. Sterling's not there. Doesn't matter.
Don't do that. It's red.
Wait,
It's
where's
red.
Mercus? Is he like up with Sterling or is he down with us?
He is Mercus's right now. He's kind of towards the back. He's kind of keeping an eye on Sterling, who's up there, kind of shuffling around, but he's also kind of looking at you guys.
It's like a midway point to keep
like a
an eye on
midway,
both.
yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you guys do?
Was that
With the item?
in a potion?
What's that potion?
Water plane.
Mm-hmm.
So not just normal water.
Have you guys seen these potions before?
Is it water breathing?
I mean,
Is it a potion of flying?
if
Or
If it's
a
water
love
breathing,
potion?
I have
Water
one.
potion. Oh, you
Or
do?
gaseous
If it's
form.
water breathing?
Yeah, I
If you
have a water
potion of water
breathing
breathing?
potion.
The water breathing potion.
Oh.
Now we have
Hey.
two.
Wait a
Mhm.
second. This is all deep dive stuff. Other than that freaky bag.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Unless she shoves stuff in the bag while she was swimming. How do you get stuff out?
Makara, you would know that the item of the bag disintegrates living matter.
Oh. Well, it doesn't eat objects, it just eats living things, so
Oh. How do you take things?
What does it do with the object?
You shake the bag.
You shake it out upside down?
that is a possibility.
I imagine Seven this whole time just looking at his destroyed wings.
Yeah, pretty much.
My wings. They fit us.
Can I even
Alrighty.
glide
I'm gonna say no.
in my current
Not for
state?
now.
God. I need some restoration.
So she was using this to dive underwater. What's underwater that is like attracting her?
In the meantime, we go back to Sterling up in the alchemy workshop. So, out there you see several tools and items that seem to belong to making alchemy and materials. You see actually several empty potion bottles and stuff like that. Make. Wait, you did do an investigation check. I'm remembering now. There's a chest. It's not very like hidden. It's just there.
Yeah. Well, are there any? He's looking for notes. Any, like notes or like a journal.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's okay.
Can Cyril try to
just
investigate
rubs
as
his
well?
eyes and makes his way back downstairs.
Eepy?
He's eepy. So eepy. That one perception check has fucked him up for the entire day. Dang.
Can Cyril try to look in there too?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Mm-hmm. 22.
Nice. So, I mean, you Sterling kind of looking around. He just looks. Cyril, the first drawer you open up. There's a letter in there. Or a little piece of paper. And you kind of take a look and you read into it. And it's listing off ingredients. Gillyweed. Essence of water elemental.
Essence of water?
Gill root.
I'm diluted. I don't count.
What water root? What?
Heel root.
Heel root. What? Like, is this just for healing?
Well, for this, were you saying this out loud, or Sterling, were you kind of taking a peek at that letter?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can he like look over?
Yeah, make a nature check.
Oh,
Nature
fuck.
check. Well, Sarah will do it as well.
Come on, Sterling. Come on.
No, you can't beat that.
Hang on.
You can't beat that.
Wait.
This
is
I hate him.
I mean, the only thing you recognize is heel root from making healing potions. Yeah, gillyweed and water elemental.
Gillyweed and water elemental.
I don't know.
Huh?
Those are names.
Is there anything else in this room?
Unfortunately, no.
All right.
I mean, other than the chest, that's it.
Charles.
Sounds like potion of water breathing ingredients.
Oh, I get it. Cheryl wouldn't notice.
Me, the player, gets this.
I know, I was kind of figuring the same thing too.
Me as the player.
Sterling's stupid. Hate him.
The player understands.
But this character, what the fuck is this?
The dichotomy of stupidity.
It's those
I know, but they don't know.
Fails.
I know.
Nope, she doesn't understand either.
Hey, those are ingredients.
Are you saying if they
should
told
I
me
know these things? Aren't you a potion maker?
You can infer with all of the materials around in this room, the bottles, the tools, she was probably making potions.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, was it healing potions? Was it water breathing potions? You don't know enough about alchemy. Jaren, with your slightly improved nature check. Yeah, definitely was making healing potions with the healer root. And after kind of examining with the water elemental or like the water plane lens, you get the feeling, yeah, water elemental, gillyweed, and you actually see kind of, you remember what the image of gillyweed looks like, and you're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Probably to make water potions. Water breathing potions.
Breathing
Just
into
making
the
it on
mic.
our own.
Thanks.
Oh, who's breathing?
Miata,
Who's breathing? Oh, Beata!
Hi.
you're breathing into the mic.
My bad.
It's okay.
The wind of the sea is pretty strong here. All right. So that is the. Yeah, it's probably she was making water breathing potions here, and then on the occasional healing potions.
Detective Jaren on the case.
Hmm.
I'm out of commission.
Seven's depressed. His wings.
He's been thrown into a deep
Sweet.
depression. Oh.
So, this would explain her nightly swims, I guess. She's
Mhm.
looking for something, or health potions
wa-
too. Maybe fighting
She
something.
was looking for something.
Yeah,
Now she's dead.
almost like you were, Seven.
Oh.
Why'd you have to bring it back up?
Alright, I think we should get a move on since there's nothing else here to look at.
Hmm.
Would we be able to take some of these items and use them at the water area?
If you want to, you take him.
Is that
What the-
Mirka saying that?
No, that's me saying that.
I'm like, if that'd be stealing.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, is that him saying that? Because if it was him, I'd take it.
All right.
Who's he looking at?
He's looking at you guys. You guys are all up there.
All up in the
He's even going up the stairs right now.
No.
Hmm.
Well,
Ariel goes back down. It's like, it's just alchemy things.
Ah, I see. I mean, as far as we've found in the investigation, that she seems to have been doing these, and this is what we mean by the nightly dives. This seems to have been a consistent thing for her.
do you know what it might have been for?
She didn't keep any notes why she was searching.
Hmm.
No, for what?
I wonder if something's inside that bag.
You mean the weird devouring bag?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully Soltis has it by now, and my coworker didn't get eaten by the bag.
You
Makari
told him not
nods.
to touch it, right?
Yeah.
They look back at Seven.
Well,
Seven.
Seven's still staring at his hands.
Yeah, the
I'm
whole
sure
time.
he is smart enough to
He
open the
lost
bag.
all care for the task at
This
hand.
is damn.
He's
He's a broken man.
He's broken bird, man. The only thing that matters to a bird is their wings.
Dang.
That's what makes
two
them a
broken
bird. That's
birds.
what makes them free, man.
Dang. He kind of goes over to you guys, and you're like, "Well, are you done looking around?"
Yeah, we should check out the estate, like his house, and then maybe check out the area she was swimming.
All right.
Mhm.
Which one first?
Probably the estate first.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, if you could make sure you hand those for part of the investigation, if you think those are vital.
Oh, this?
Items.
The disc?
I mean, you think that's vital to the investigation? Usually
we-
we're...
Are you just reporting it? Can we use it, like, to help
For
Do you think
our
investigate?
that's important?
investigation.
Alright, I guess, make a perception check. Not perception, persuasion. I can P
Okay.
names, man.
I say if we're doing like a deep dive, it might be good to have the.
I know, that's why I was asking if we could use it. I mean, we could give it back, but like, I just want to use it for the deep dive. 23.
He goes, well, we haven't really necessarily looked underwater. And if you think that is something you can use to help check underwater, I guess so.
I mean, I could give it to you for now to report and document, and then when we get to the docks, we can use it.
Kind of holds out his hands.
Yep.
And he grabs it. So pretty much, you guys ready to go to the next portion?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, you guys head over to the next part of the investigation, and he kind of leads you to the house, and this is a familiar part of the house for you guys, but they don't know that. And he kind of lets
I
you
don't
guys.
know. I've never been here.
He kind of lets you guys into the foyer of the house, and he goes, well, the two parts that you seem to want to investigate is either upstairs or downstairs. Which one do you want to do first?
Oh, which is which? What's downstairs?
That is the vault. Upstairs is Alan's studying rooms up there. That's his private quarters.
I guess
Okay.
whichever's closer. Save time.
Upstairs it is. He kind of goes up the stairs there. Jaren, you know these stairs. You went up
I
these
know these
ones.
stairs. I'm a liar.
I'm a liar.
Just look around.
So,
Around.
so you guys head up into the familiar bedroom of Alan Gallon. And
It's well lit now.
it's very much well lit. Actually, even though it's been kind of overcast with a little bit of snow, it's with the lighting, and it kind of has this ominous gray look to it, but it's completely bright in here.
Oh.
Arya does investigation.
Yeah.
I know,
So-
I'll investigate too.
Yeah, go investigate.
Aren't we all?
7.
On
Damn.
with
He's like,
Dean.
nothing looks different
20
than the last time.
Wait, who's that? 23 for Jared again?
Jared,
Damn.
Jared,
Detective
Not
Jared's on the
20.
case, dude.
Detective Jaren.
Jaren's taking his
Dang.
job seriously.
He loves mysteries.
It's all those books
Really
he's been reading.
Has consistently been useless
This
entire
is so
time.
great. My boy, I hate him.
Oh, Sterling.
It's fine.
Oh, pretty
it's
much,
so on brand for him.
It really is. So kind of looking inside the bedroom, Jaren, you kind of vaguely remember Seven talking about something underneath the bed.
Mhm.
And so you kind of just instinctively kind of go down and take a look. What the hell was Seven talking about? There's no box underneath there.
Oh, there should be the scrape marks though, huh? Because it was a heavy box.
There are the scrape marks. But no box.
Did you guys? I'm talking to Mirkos.
Mhm.
Did you guys move anything from here?
No. As far as we know, this is how we left it for investigation. I mean, we did note the scrape markings. There might have been a box underneath there. But whatever it was, it's gone now.
Any sign of where the scrape, like if it got dragged out? Because I assume it was heavy. If it was scraping a bunch.
It looks like it was only the scrape marks to pull it under the bed. Once it was under, doesn't seem like it caused anything else, other damages to the room. Because of how high your investigation check, I will also say you kind of note that one of the rooms you did not go into, which is the other side of the room.
The bathroom.
The door is open, and you see it in the bathroom. And the first thing that catches your eye is one of the tiles is missing.
Oh. Time to check it out.
Inside, kind of checking and taking a look at it, you notice the tile is kind of off to the side, or just kind of removed from the section. And you see a small little empty section that was. It looked like it used to contain, or was like a little hidden compartment within the bathroom floor.
Oh. And whatever's that's been there is gone now.
Mm-hmm.
Any evidence of what might have been there?
Your eye? No, whatever's been there is cleaned out.
Hmm. Lifted and missing. Weird. Any other odd-looking floor tiles or tiles that might have held something? It's
No.
just one usually.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, those are probably the two most noble things that you probably could take a look at.
Mm-hmm. And Marcos they've already checked this room, right? He said they didn't
Mhm.
take anything else out.
Don't take anything else out.
Weird. So 2 boxes are missing from this room.
Mm-hmm.
Something heavy and something small. Um, there's something weird. You said there's something weird on the tile.
Mm-mm. The only weird thing is that it looked like it was something to be used as a little hidden compartment.
Yeah. And that's it for this room?
Mm-hmm.
There
No
aren't any
papers,
traces
anything
of
like
Wait,
this?
he's got a desk, right?
Yeah.
Can we look through his desk to try and find?
Were
I
there
don't know if
any
there's
yeah,
any other
in the
locations
corridor?
that he might go to, or any like
Yeah.
receipts for anything.
So basically, kind of taking a look at it, these are a lot of the paperwork that you guys had seen, or Seven has seen, when he had done his last minute business deal. And basically, da, 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 same old usual. You'll notice that one of the two keys that Seven had noticed earlier, one of them is gone.
Keys?
Mm-hmm. There were two keys when Seven was there. They noted those two keys, and one of them is gone.
Oh.
He's
How
got to
about
have
this
some
one
sort of
key?
like safe house somewhere, man.
What is this key like for here? This key.
This seemed to be a key for one of the trunks or the chests right here at the foot of the bed.
Oh.
Other key? As far as we can tell, wasn't another key.
Oh, I just said this key.
Oh yeah, this key. Yeah, sorry.
I'm watching my
Eh.
words, Jen.
Okay, sorry. I'm not. I'm not. Yeah. All right.
Mind if we use it?
Sure.
Before I do that, I should check for traps.
Yeah. For the one that was so he kind of gestured toward the one towards the foot of the bed. You check for traps. I'm gonna use this just to save on time. Investigation check they used for the 20. There it is not trapped.
All right, let's open it up.
It is already unlocked.
Oh, dang.
It is the chest full of linens that he had showed Seven earlier.
Oh,
Oh, what's
full of
underneath
linen.
them? What's underneath them? We never got to pull
What's
stuff
inside the
out.
linens?
Anything else under the linens?
More linens.
Damn.
Oh.
It's all linens.
Always has
Okay.
been.
Always has been.
Dang. All right. I think this room's done.
All right.
Unless you guys want to
Kind of
look at
leaves.
anything else.
Yeah. Unless you guys want to look at for anything else.
Perhaps.
I hate this place.
Oh my god.
It'll be okay,
Seven's never had a-
7.
He's never had a good time here.
Never had a good time, not once in my life.
He almost died twice already.
So, he kind of leads you downstairs, and he kind of goes back into that little wine tasting room that you guys are very familiarized. Not that he knows. That leads into the treasure room.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, this was the location of the incident of the intruders that they had last night. It seems like a bunch of druids pretending to be rats had infiltrated the treasure room and had set up a few traps. You can see a few of the scorch marks here. Yeah.
All right.
Was in the vault the door open? Like, is the vault
Yeah, the
door
door is
open?
open. Yeah, the vault door is open.
And all the items are still there, or are we missing those?
Make a perception check.
Oh, perception.
Perception.
All right,
Perception.
think I could continue.
17.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, 7. Can you?
25.
Can we
Well,
make
not
a
20.
glove,
Not
7?
20.
Oh shit.
So,
No,
20.
I am up in the like human hand gloves.
No, like
okay.
green gloves.
Green gloves. I
Jared
don't
knows how to
have it.
sew.
You can get little glove mittens.
Yeah.
I need to be reminded of my failure.
I
That is
can
a
make
good
them bright
lesson.
colored.
No, I can't stealth with bright colored.
So, I'm gonna say the first and most obvious thing that you guys all notice. The amulet and the arrow are gone.
I thought they would be.
And everything
well,
else seems to be the way you guys left it last night.
it's not looking good for Alan.
Damn. That is really fucking suspicious, though.
They were on like a little pedestal thing, weren't they?
And he took that
Mhm.
amulet of non-detection, too, so even if we were to try and find him, or,
We cannot.
we can't.
My revealing lint. Wait, non-detection.
Is for
Does that-
scrying.
Yeah.
For scrying. Or I think, doesn't that work for, like, locate also?
I think so,
I
yeah.
think it does both.
I think so as well.
Damn.
Yeah.
I wonder what the fucking arrow is for.
Means an arrow
Yeah.
probably used to shoot things.
Um.
Just, I don't know, throwing a spitball.
But I feel
Yeah.
like it was like a magic arrow thing.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
probably
I-
still to shoot things.
Yeah, but what was so special about it?
I
Mhm.
don't know. We didn't check last
I
time.
bet.
I know, we
I
didn't
bet you.
check.
I bet you it was
Anyways.
a returning arrow.
Jared's like,
Actually, that would be really smart.
it looks like something was supposed to go here. Was there anything here?
As from what the guards had said, that Alan was concerned that the druids were going to take things, so he had taken what he had assumed were the more valuable items. Unfortunately, that was what seemed like, from what the guards were saying, a amulet and and the arrow here. But since he had disappeared, we can't find those items.
And Makaria, detect magic on the room.
Yeah, you can detect magic. You can actually, hold on, let me pull up my list here. Where's the vault? Where's the vault? There it is. There's the treasure room. There is the staff is magical. And that is it. And it's abjuration magic. Actually, no. The staff is not abjuration. Hold on. Let me take a look. I'm looking at something else.
Who died?
Oh,
Uh-oh. No,
Yes, Jen. I'm gonna take a
Let me
look.
check something.
See ya.
Faces.
She's doing a deep dive into her notes.
Oh my gosh.
Into her mind
Into her mind
palace.
palace.
I can't believe 7 of them fucking died.
I know, it would've been
Someone was about
wild.
to straight up die. I was
Yeah.
I
I'm
was
scared,
actually
dude. That's
in
why dimension door. That's
I
my
was in
highest level spell.
I was in a moment of disbelief. I was like, "This is really gonna happen. This is how he's gonna go with his stuff."
What a way to
Well, I
go.
guess the stuff wouldn't have. Oh, because it's inanimate. Fucking shit would have still been there.
This shit would have still been there.
Fuck.
Dang. Can't believe I was 1 point under.
I almost
You were about
died.
to roll.
I
You
needed
actually
guiding.
almost died.
You were about to roll for a new
Also, I don't
character.
think that would have. I don't think guidance would have helped on that one. I don't think, because it's
For a strength roll?
Well, he did
Not
guide for
ability
one of
check.
them,
Guys love internet.
Welcome
but
back.
you had advantage on that stealth roll or strength roll because he was pulling.
So, the only bit of magic that you'd see, I don't know where I left off. The bit of magic is the staff, and the staff has transmutation magic.
Transmutation.
Moving stuff again.
And funny little bit, whatever would have been the worry magic that you would have seen last night, it's gone. It's been triggered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does this staff look like it's been touched recently, or is it dusty?
It's dusty.
Oh, okay. It's probably not important then. Or is it?
Or is
Well, we know Alan has whatever pieces were here, so shall we continue?
All right. So, as you guys follow Merkos, he kind of leads you guys down, and he kind of walks through kind of that the wine cellar storage and the guards area that you guys saw, and walks in the direction. Seven, you recognize this room as the little kind of office or watch area that one of the guards would have in this exit. This is the one where you saw where there was the drawer and then Alan just kind of closed it.
Mm.
And he kind of walks over and kind of goes past that desk, and heads through kind
should
of
we stop here then look?
If you guys want to stop here, you can.
Yeah, I would say stop here. I want to check. You know.
All right.
That
So
drawer.
this is so you kind of remember this little guard station. Yeah, make an investigation check for this area.
Okay. Oh man. Well,
At 70, you're like,
oh,
this drawer, and then you open the wrong drawer. It's not even a drawer, it's just a little ornate little button on the desk.
God.
Oh my god, you guys.
Who else is rolling?
I don't think
no.
Sterling's had a
my
single
God.
good roll this entire night.
No, he hasn't.
Well, at least he didn't almost die.
19.
Can
So
7? No,
yeah,
can Zoe roll?
yeah.
Would just be a bird though.
No,
She's
it would just
looking.
be a little. She's looking. She's looking.
Yeah.
So basically, just to kind of add a little bit of flair and fun to it. So as you guys are looking, Cyril kind of puts her hand on one of the doors, and you hear a little peep peep from Zoe, as she notices something a little odd about it. Cyril, as you open this up, and you notice that this is the desk that Alan had closed, and seems to be a coin bag, really large one, and a
Coin
piece of
bag.
paper.
Oh, what's it say?
I'll read the paper.
All right, you read the paper. The paper is and it's written in an elaborate script in common, and it seems to be written by Alan to a man named Silverport, and he says
Silverport?
Silverport, and he seems to be talking about just to turn a blind eye and not be in the station for a specific date, and the coin purse is for his trouble.
Damn.
Oh.
Where the murder was?
And this specific date was just a few days ago.
Hmm? What?
Okay, so the murder was not.
So
Few days
wait,
ago,
wait, wait,
but-
wait. It's
Wait, wait,
addressed.
wait.
Is there a name or something on there?
Yeah, Silverport is
Silverport.
Who's Silverport? Do I know
Marcos,
Is
this
that
what's your
one
last
of the
name?
guards?
Do I know this person?
Is that one of the guards at the fucking armory where they keep the imbuite?
Oh shoot. Maybe.
Sir,
Do
make
I-
a history check.
20. Unnatural 20.
If anything, this looks like a human name. And yeah.
Hmm. I wonder if we'll find this out when we go to the armory then.
Armory?
So it's a few days
We
ago?
should show
This
the
is
note
not when
to...
this thing was stolen, or...
Mm-mm.
Oh, so this is something
Show it to-
else.
Show it to Marcos?
We should
Yeah.
show
Wait,
it to
what's
Mirkos.
Marcos' last name?
What?
Mirkos is his last name.
Oh. What's his first name?
Sir.
Sir
Marcos, what's your
yeah.
first
Sir
name?
Mirkos.
My
Marcus.
first name?
Yeah.
Sure, Marcus.
Usher?
Kesher? Is that what you said?
What?
Kesher?
Kesher?
Is that what you said?
Damn, no! That's what you guys are saying. I don't know. His first name is
It has nothing to do with it.
yeah, it's I don't know.
Is not what the name on the letter.
It's not the name on the letter.
It's
obviously.
Nunya business.
It's Nanya Marcos.
It's Nunya Mirkos. We should show it to Mirkos so we could get more, there's more suspiciousness to Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Hey,
someone
check this
named-
out.
Yeah, there's someone named
Yes,
Silverport that he was talking to.
That is, you can kind of see, he kind of looks at it a little with a head tilt, and he goes, "That is an odd thing to have."
How odd.
He kind of takes it, and he goes, "I think Soltos would be interested to see this."
Can I, do an insight check to see
Yeah,
if
go ahead.
Mirkos is, there's anything more going on to, behind his words? Come on. Holy fuck.
Holy shit, Sterling!
The
Thanks,
only time
Sterling.
Oh,
Finally, Sterling!
So, I
finally
know.
some good food.
So, it's not that he's actually hiding something. There's when he reads the note, he comes to a certain point where there's a little bit of recognition to that date. And he doesn't necessarily say it, but when he says he wants to show this to Soltus, he fully intends to show this to Soltus.
Alrighty.
Perfect. And Sterling would make the connection that the recognition comes about the date.
If you think.
what was the date again?
Yeah. Alright. It was only a
Um,
few days ago.
Okay.
Sterling's actually gonna ask, you think this might be tied to something? Either with the imbuite or the iron toad?
I'm sure. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, there's always coincidences, but if you ask me, this looks like a bribe. Could be related, could be not. But looked like Alan seems to be up to something. And Alan says, "Can I see that coin purse there?"
Yes. She
Kind of
hands it
opens
over.
up, and it's a pretty hefty coin purse.
Wait.
And he looks
is
at it,
the-
and you see,
Is Silverport recognizable to him?
do you ask him that?
Yes.
Yeah, Silverport is, one of the guards that works for Alan.
Oh.
Not part of the watch?
And no, he's a private guard. And he opens it, and you see a lot of platinum.
Platinum!
Wow, dang.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if when he was like coming back or smuggling some of the stuff in, he said, "Hey, my own guard.
You
Don't
didn't see
worry about
anything?
it. Don't worry.
You saw
Don't worry
nothing?
about it."
And he kind of keeps that with him. And he kind of goes, "Oh, surely is interesting."
Not bad for some
Interns, huh?
detectives, huh? For some interns.
Are you asking him if we're still interns?
No. I'm saying not too bad for
Saying
interns,
that's not
huh?
bad.
Oh.
Oh, I would say it's fairly interesting.
Anything else we can look for over here?
But
Is
I
that
feel
it?
like Sterling's doing that anime thing where they like rub under their nose so they the also thing, Jen.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Alrighty. I mean, is there anything else you see of interest around here?
I don't think Sterling sees anything. Not with his
For those who did roll high here, Makaria and Cyril, you do kind of look around and, no, nothing really.
Well, I guess there's nothing here.
Nothing else.
Oh,
of
are we by those
interest?
kennel things?
Oh, are we?
You guys are. You guys want to know? 7 would know.
Can we check the... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I will say the kennels is just so that we all know is up above you guys.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean, I'd like to imagine that. I guess
7,
I'll
yeah.
say it next time, but
Mhm.
that 7 would have relayed
Would have
information.
explained where that was. Yeah.
like what he did.
So yeah, that would be on the floor above you guys.
oh, okay.
Mhm.
We didn't. Okay. Alrighty.
Kind of looks at you guys and seemingly sees that you guys are just kind of don't really seem of anything of interest here in this room. And he goes, "Oh, this is the shortest way to the docks. So follow me." And he kind of leads you guys out through the doors. And this one is kind of like almost like a very, it's ornate, but it's very simplistic and kind of deadbolt kind of door, just to make sure nobody intruders get into this into the house through this back way. And you get the feeling that this guard was stationed to watch these doors just in case if anybody did go through the docks into the house. And he kind of leads you down outside, down the kind of a small little switchback to the docks. And you do see here the... Actually, you don't, because it's snowing. Kind of the thin layer of snow, and in between the layers of snow, the faintest of red from the docks. There is no body. The body has been cleaned up.
Oh, so we just see the blood?
Kind of through the snow. It's already been snowing and it's kind of being covered.
Oh. Scene of the
He kind
crime.
of goes over and he goes, well, I guess since
Investigate.
the investigation, yeah, you guys can do investigations. He's gonna kind of talk to you guys a little bit while you guys are
Nice.
looking, and he kind of goes over and he goes, well, as far as we can understand, this is where the victim had been exiting off from the sea, and we think that she might have had a conflict with whoever who might have been the one who murdered her. There seemed to have been some kind of discussion before there was a scuffle, and he kind of points out a few of the kind of scratch out marks. And Mikara, you falling around actually can see this as well, as there might have been probably a bit of a talk, an argument. Chloe was pushed into the wall. You can see a little bit of kind of some of these stone bricks kind of pushed off to the side from a large shove. You can see kind of as he kind of gestures down to more towards the docks that she had kind of been pushed to the ground. There was a bit of a scuffle and had been kind of the fighting had been pushed down more towards the bottom of the docks where the murderer had pulled out a weapon and proceeded to begin to stab. And you can see the blood kind of markings on the stone still, kind of the stains of when she had been pretty much stabbed to death. And you can kind of and then we say, well, this is also what we've been informed by the guards that this is where Alan had kept his private boat. There is some speculation that if this was Alan, that he might have had come down here to the boat if he was going to leave. May have been a discussion and a scuffle, and there is a chance that Alan could have murdered. But again, we are not quite sure. We just know that somebody was down here. Could have also been easily that Alan had left before Dracos had been murdered. So we are not ruling out any of these possibilities.
So with Makari rolled a nat 20, does she say anything weird? Or just
Yes. So, you kind of can see that, kind of towards the docks, and you see kind of glinting off to the side, some old sunken material that might have been on her person. And you get the feeling that the killer did not take her stuff. And you can see that this was in a fight that was like an off-balanced fight where somebody was not armed and was fighting for their life while somebody was clearly well trained and armed and had the advantage in the fight. It was very one-sided.
Can I see what she dropped?
Yeah,
Or
you
reach
can
for it?
see yeah,
And
you see kind of metal pieces, and you're starting to see that this looks like kind of what you remember from seeing inside her house. Um, they all seem to be of metal pieces that seem to be made from iron. And there are various shapes and sizes, but all of it seems to be made from iron.
she seems to have had this on her person. Or are they magical?
No, they are
No.
not.
just iron. Okay.
They look like scraps that used to belong to something.
Like, seeing the scene, it seems Alan is quite trained in fighting. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, he has been a member of the Watch, and would be clearly well trained. And from what I've known a few years ago, he was very high achieving. You can kind of see there's like a little bit of like kind of just it's like an undertone of what a shame, you know. He had a promise and he has been squandering that talent and promise for a very long time.
Makari takes note of that.
Mhm.
So he was really high achieving in the Watch. What made him, turn his back on that?
I'm gonna be honest, probably the arrest of his dad, but I mean he stayed within the Watch and he seemed to have been balancing both, his dad's company and his duties on the Watch, and I don't know, maybe it became too much, but um it was only a few years ago, I think 2 years ago, that after the death of his father, he just quit the Watch.
His father
Oh,
He
passed?
died?
Yes, he had died while he was serving his sentence.
Well, that's news.
Well, seems like he must have really cared about his father. What about his mother?
Oh, his mother died shortly after Malton had been arrested.
Oh,
Oh,
what a shame.
Indeed.
I just takes notes of that. Well, there is a lot of evidence that says whoever did this is highly skilled in fighting. Just looking at the marks and the angles of these cuts.
She's doing the layout, she's like can visualize
Analyzing
the fight.
the blood spatter. You're like
Yeah.
this blood spatter here means it was like a slash, and this one was a stab.
And this guy's from this angle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This one hit this kind of artery. And it's
Yeah.
I watched too much Dexter.
She's
The
a
car is becoming like
Makari
Dexter.
is a trained assassin. In her
So she
past.
knows. She knows. She's familiar with the blood splattering.
Yeah.
You guys said that it was done with a dagger?
Seems like it.
Or
Or some
Well,
kind of we assume it's a oh, did I do the thing
the
again?
mic did the thing again. It scared
Oh.
me.
God.
do
Okay.
it for me.
I didn't hear
I
it.
could've
Really? I heard it
I
on
didn't
mine, and it
either.
made me jump.
Yeah. Dang. I guess
We're being
I'm only gonna
haunted.
jump here for
Goodness.
Shannon only.
Ooh,
Um
I'm scared.
so
Whew.
so basically God, that completely threw me for a loop.
Yeah. Anyway,
What was the question?
it was a dagger, right?
Yes, yes,
From what it
it
appears to
was.
be.
Yeah, it seems to be from a shorter weapon, shorter
Are
bladed weapon.
people who are training for the watch, are they normally trained in all kinds of weapons, or do they
All
tend to
kinds.
specialize?
I mean, they do sometimes specialize, but as part of our training to be prepared for any forms of combat or situations. We are definitely trained in various forms of weaponry.
And is Alan known for also having the same level of expertise with all kinds of weapons from daggers to bows?
I mean, yeah, he seems to have been trained in all forms, and he excelled in all forms, but he was more famous for being skilled with a a longbow.
Longbow.
Long.
He always had a good eye for ranged weapons.
Ooh.
Of course he is an elf. That's me.
Hey, whoa, that's that's a generalization. Damn.
Sorry.
They're all over the same. Double chin too.
Hey.
Damn.
No, of course they'd. No, well, of course they'd make a generalization.
Pointy-eared bastards.
Oh my god.
Damn!
Yeesh.
Damn!
Right.
Yeesh.
Dragon Age level insult.
Oh yeah.
Damn!
I
Alright.
feel like I lost track. I feel like there was something else I was gonna get to, and it's gone out of my
Oh,
brain.
it's gone now. It's gone. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sterling
Combat
also
stuff?
forgot. Combat, dagger, bow.
Like, how did he train with the
Killed in range weapons.
And from who? I'm
Um,
asking this out loud.
In the
Makaria
watch.
said that this was
In the
really
watch?
like. Makaria relayed all that it was like a one-sided fight, right?
Yeah. She was doing the talking and examining.
I wonder if his sudden paranoia could actually push him to commit such a brutal murder.
I mean, what would he be, what would he need to be paranoid about?
Like they said, they after some sort of intrusion yesterday, he got paranoid.
Well, he's with the watch. He's trained. That's not something that would rattle you unless it's
Unless
a
you have
big
something
thing.
to hide.
Right? She just looks up Mark.
I know.
Mark-
Sterling's like, unless
Mark.
he has something to hide. Looks at
Marcus.
Oh, I mean, maybe it's potentially that she knew of the bribe that we just found about, or
What
or
was the
maybe she
bribe
was
again?
way too
Yeah,
hot.
but if he was trying to keep someone quiet from a bribe, you wouldn't just go and murder them and become a
And
murderer.
that's what
That's
we
what I'm
mean.
saying. I don't
We're
think
just
it's-
speculating at this point. It
Yeah.
could totally even be that Alan wasn't even the murderer. It could have been somebody else.
He could have been
Just
kidnapped.
right now, we would like to go find Alan, and maybe that is definitely a possibility.
Mhm.
All we just know is that whoever murdered her was very skilled in a one-sided fight.
Does he have any other relations or family members that knows,
I mean,
have connections with him?
as far as I know, the Dahast family was his mother's family, but they are not known for their martial abilities. They are purely business people.
He says they're
Oh.
wimps.
Yeah, business
Does
folk.
does Alan happen to have any enemies that would want to see him disposed of?
I mean, that's what we're investigating.
Yeah, Sterling.
I'm just saying, maybe there's some
Any
drama.
known enemies like
Yeah,
before.
any gossip.
Known enemies.
Yeah.
Would a guard like him know gossip?
I'm sure you hear stuff while you're keeping watch.
I guess. Hold on. I'm trying to think what he would know from his perspective. I mean,
There's gotta be like a
from
cook or a
when
butler that overhears something. and
when
then
Alan
whispers.
was in the guard, he always had a bit of a disdain towards the gentleman who had arrested his father, and he always had a bit of a rivalry with Thravian, but
wasn't that the
but
one who arrested
he was
him?
also very irritable, and he, got in a lot of fights. There was one that he had with Jakov, who was
Jakov?
Oh my god.
No, Jen.
No,
Jacob? Is this your
Okay.
Jacob?
What's his brother's name?
Jacob.
Shathi?
Jacob. Maybe she's saying Jacob.
Jacob? Jacob.
hey, you guys are the ones making the inferences.
Jacob. Shathi.
She says Yakov.
Shannon's dying.
I knew that would get you. I knew it.
Shannon.
Dog.
I have a humor of a middle schooler.
And his brother suck off.
Oh no. Oh,
Suck off, Shathi.
Suck off and fuck off.
Can't wait for pop off. Oh, the dad.
That's
Pop-
bad.
Pop
Oh,
off.
whack off.
He's poppy pop off.
Papa pop off.
Whack off.
Mama. Mama whack off.
Mom.
What?
now we got issues. Oh. Has a rivalry with Thravian and the guard. Who's the guard that
Who arrested Melton?
yeah.
Some bounty hunter.
Wasn't the one who arrested Malton?
Shh. What?
What?
Some
What?
bounty hunter?
Wait. No, I'm not shushing. Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead. Whatever.
This is motive.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
Well, wait, hang on. In the
Yeah, yeah.
context of the D&D world, bounty hunting isn't exactly illegal, right?
Mm,
Is it illegal?
Can
I
be.
think so.
Ugh.
Can be.
Wait. So somebody turned him in, so that one's fine.
Mhm.
He literally had to turn him into the watch,
Yeah.
right?
Mm,
Right?
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Anyways, some bounty hunter.
Yes. Yep, some bounty hunter had
Okay.
turned him in.
Bounty
under-
hunter baby girl.
Some bounty
baby
hunter baby
girl.
girl.
Shut your mouth. No.
I'm saying for
yeah.
anybody who's in the party that doesn't remember, this isn't Sterling
I-
talking. This is me. Calvin was the one who
I
brought in
remember.
Mountain.
Exposition.
That's why.
Exposition.
Staring
The
out into
voice in your heads.
staring out into the audience.
Calvin,
It was
what's
It was
Calvin.
Calvin.
It was Calvin. There's a
gosh.
motive because Calvin brought in his father who then died in prison.
And he
rotted.
also hates the Rivian.
Calvin
Yeah.
brought his father into prison and he died there?
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Alan's got a lot of motive to want to fuck over Calvin.
He's
Makar's writing all of this down.
yes,
Alright, I guess Sterling will keep the bounty hunter info to himself.
exactly. That's why. That's why.
I forgot that bounty hunting potentially could be illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Continue.
Okay.
Well, I guess the next step is to locate Alan.
And deep dive.
Did we want to do the deep dive? Who has Zoe on them right now? Where's Zoe at?
I'm on
Maybe-
Makari's
On
shoulder.
Makari's
heavily.
shoulder.
Yeah.
I have a potion of water breathing.
Tis nice to breathe under the water. I can do so. But
Mhm.
yeah.
We could do it
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Tweet, tweet.
Cinder, seabird.
Dude.
Yeah.
We should have just disguised Zoe.
Yeah. Wait, there's no guards that are part of the Galoon estate here, right?
Yeah, but it might look suspicious. if
They
she,
are, yeah, they have been temporarily removed off of the property for the
So
investigation.
we could just have Zoe pop out.
Not yet. We're not in
go
front
on,
of
you
a.
could go under the water and then do a whomp.
I don't know. Me just coming out of the water might throw some people off, and also the other
Yeah.
guys saw me jump in the sea.
True. Unless you use the second shapeshift as you're coming back out somehow. I don't know how.
But the other thing is that they like with the whole thing that they know that Druid's broken.
Some-
By all here's the Druid with us. I guess
That's
I mean,
what I'm saying.
they
If
can't
you
be
go
saying it's all
underwater,
druids.
shapeshift
Yeah, I know,
under the
but-
water, and then do it again coming out. Or what is it called?
As a aquatic
Wild
thing?
shape. There we go.
Like a.
I'll
or
turn
like
into
a
something else.
amphibian?
No, like, because she can breathe underwater just fine.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
So, like, she, as
I can meet
still as
y'all
the
under
bird,
there, but
like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do a quick dive as a bird into the water, and then shapeshift when it's safe, and then as she's coming out, she can do the same thing, but back into, like, wild shape back into a little animal.
Isn't it
So
like,
they don't know there's a druid, they just see some little,
Yeah.
some little bird taking a little quick bath, and then coming back out if they're paying attention.
I mean,
Saltwater bath.
Yeah.
yeah, you know. Oh, maybe that was
have
an
someone go
osprey
with
if they
her.
don't know birds.
we have a bottle of water breathing and that glass thing that
Kara's not a
Mirko
good
has.
swimmer, so. She's like, well, I'm not going down there.
Oh no. It's snowing outside right now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I have the ring of warm. So
Oops.
if I can't get cold.
All right, Jaren, thank you for volunteering yourself. Take this with you for good luck. She hands over Zoe.
Oh, thank you.
Tweet, tweet.
What else do I need to see underwater?
Marcos is like looking at. What are you gonna do with that bird?
Seabird.
Can Sterling hang on. He can he can give you light. No wait! Hang on! Here. Take this.
What?
Sterling rummages through his bag real quick and pulls out the candle of the deep. And gives it to Jaren.
Alrighty.
This can help you also
Okay.
see under the water.
Mm-hmm.
I could have also like touched something and make it light up, and just give it to him.
True.
Do you wanna
But, I
do
mean,
that
we have the
instead?
magic. We have the magic
Yeah,
item.
go
Might
ahead
as
and
well
use
use
that.
it.
How long does the candle of the deep last?
Till it burns out.
Oh
Ew.
shit! Wait.
Wow, do you really want to use that?
Okay, never mind.
I mean, I could cast light on something, I think.
Sterling
Isn't
can also
that-
just
Actually,
cast light
isn't-
on something.
He'd also cast light on the candle.
Is light
Here we go, light on the
is light
candle.
a spell slot?
No, it's a cantrip.
No, it's a cantrip.
Here you go.
Okay, never mind.
Up.
Do whatever.
Wait. We can
Or
do,
I
we
can
do
cast
multiple.
light on the ring of warmth or something. Just something on Jaren.
Just do something.
Give
It's kind of like what Green Lantern, like that little like looking around.
Oh
with the,
yeah,
like,
where he has like he holds it
Yeah.
out to like.
Yeah.
Sterling.
Green Lantern.
Does it work better if you put on something larger?
Oh,
Does
I
it
think it's
matter?
I think the spell it just says for whatever it is.
It's a
Yeah.
small thing.
Mhm.
The Jaren's casting one on something also for light. 'Cause I want to give something to
mean-
Zoe too.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I'll put it on something on himself.
All right, then Sterling will just cast it on the fucking candle, I guess. Just give the candle. All right. Now you have 2 things to see better under the water. For people that don't have dark vision, going deep diving during a snow day.
All right. Aaron.
Can I get the disc?
Yeah, oh, yep, the guard goes, yes, here.
All right. Chug that potion of water breathing. Does that taste good?
It's really salty.
Blech.
Mm.
Tastes
All
like
right.
seawater.
Tastes like seawater. So,
Give
all
my
right.
stuff to Sterling to hold, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, he'll hold it.
Aaron.
Except for a weapon, maybe, just in case.
All right, just a little dagger, a little sword.
Yeah. Little short sword.
A little short sword. Sword. So,
Alright, Zoe, let's do this.
Alrighty.
You can see Marco's kind of going like, you're diving with the bird?
Told you, seabird.
And with that, you jump into the water with Zoe. And you, with the most appalled expression ever. And you guys both go into the water. Jaren, as you kind of instinctively hold your breath as you go into the water, and you kind of swim down, there comes that point where you kind of need to come up for air. And you kind of, that instinct of, no, you can't breathe underwater first kind of goes into your mind as you go, trust the potion.
A little bit of panic.
Yeah, a little bit of panic, and you quickly breathe in. It just feels like breathing air in air.
Yeah.
And yeah, water breathing. You can
Alright,
breathe
Zoe got
underwater.
an hour.
Zoe nods at
Comes
you.
out as
Now I'm already with
Blah, 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 blah.
You got water breathing, not water talking.
I can read lips though because I'm observant.
Observant. Yeah, you get the gist.
May I start gesturing?
All right. You kind of swim down, and you'll notice that this is a very rocky shore section. You kind of swim a bit out. And I mean, it is during the daytime, so it's kind of easy to see. It's just not the brightest thing in the world. But the light is definitely helping as you kind of go see and make an investigation. Actually, no, perception check. This would be perception. For both of you.
Alrighty.
Is me. What?
Whoa, why did that? Oh, I put space, huh?
Mm-hmm. Nice space. Nice seed perception.
18.
18. Okay. So you do notice kind of towards the kind of one of this little deep outcropping a series of kind of sticks and a skeleton of a ship.
Oh.
And you kind of swim a little bit closer. And this is the shipwreck of what seems to be kind of like a warship in a way, or one that seemed to be very heavily armed, as you see large cannons and artillery kind of all weather damaged from being underneath here. You see several boxes, and it seems like some of them have been more or less recently removed. You can see kind of chunks of fallen off algae and coral and not really coral, but what do you call those? Like the things that like
Anemone?
barnacles, I guess.
No, barnacles.
Like like the things that like are latch on to like the anything in the
Barnacles
sea.
pretty much
That's
do that.
yeah, barnacles is basically that.
Mussels otherwise.
Mussels, yeah. You see some broken off that had been seemingly broken off pretty recently, and you get the feeling that she had been going down in here opening these boxes and just seeing what she could find inside. And yeah, there's some that still seem to be sealed shut.
Oh. Can I detect magic?
Yeah, you can cast detect magic. And you kind of skim through, and strangely enough, can't really detect magic. Maybe Dracos may have had that ability as well.
So nothing? No, nothing
Mm.
magical? All right, let's So you want to pry open one of these boxes with me?
Let's go.
All right, make a strength check.
Mhm. Am I adding or also
This
rolling?
is a group effort.
This is advantage. Whoever's manning the first one.
I'm sure Jaren might have higher strength than me because
All
mine's
right, Jaren
-1.
with advantage. All right.
There we go.
Nice.
All right, natural 20. You kind of put your arms around, you kick it, and with the C damage and your strength, you easily pry these doors open with your hands. And you kind of take a look inside, and you see kind of what looks like a lot of grain, or what would be grain. It's now just completely empty bags at this point. Seems like this one have been used food storage.
All the boxes are kind of food storagey.
You kind of go over to the next one and you rip it open. And I'll use the same strength check as the last time. And this one contains weaponry, and you see rusted weapons and stuff like that. And the next one you open cannonballs and stuff. This other one you see,
Oh,
you've struck gold. Well, gold pieces to
gold.
be exact. You just see rotted away gold and bits of old coin that has been
Oh.
down here for a fairly long time.
Weird.
He'll grab some.
Yeah, I'll grab
Money,
some of the old
money,
coin.
money.
But
All right.
also, I'm gonna hold up
Money.
the disc thing.
So you kind of hold up the disc and kind of using a little bit of your ring for light, you look through. And it's funny because when you put your eye against it, you no longer see the shipwreck. It's just very blurry outlines of things through it. And you can see the effects of maybe potential bubbles or stuff, and very large blurry shapes that seem to swim past vision that you can see within this lens.
Oh.
And I'm gonna say, because you did cast Identify, you're seeing into the water plane, or at least we're in parallel of the water plane that you are right here. But you don't have the item to cause it to focus. This is an unfocused lens.
Oh, I need like the telescope thing or something. Do I see something that we can hook it up to? On the ship?
Mm-mm. With your investigate and your perception? No.
No cables. No
Hmm.
cables. Don't do it. No cables.
Oh no,
He's
you
like,
being
you can't
bad?
get into
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no no no.
Trying to
No.
bite the cable of the plugged-in lamp.
No. Not a
No.
cable biter.
Oh, time for bitter apple spray.
Or orange peels.
Yeah, maybe orange peel.
Yeah. Kind of looking around for anything that might belong to this. You open up a few more crates and no,
Nothing of interest.
Mm-mm. You see a bit of these metal pieces, and you see that she seems to have been collecting almost bits and pieces of weaponry and potentially maybe parts of the ship. Um, Things that look kind of like they potentially could be sold.
Hmm. Does Zoe see anything?
Do
Zoe, yeah, I would
I
say
feel
with
like she
your
would see better than
perception,
I would.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
You open it up and you find one that contains some. Make a religion check.
Religion check. Alrighty, let me. Knowledge. Okay, and then a C and a colon, and then I just need to do these. Ew. That
You
is a
don't
gross
recognize
roll.
these religions.
I don't have a lucky either, so I don't get more stuff.
Yeah, you just don't
Nope.
recognize this. These are none of the common gods that at
I
least
can
you've
look
been
with her.
exposed to.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you could take a look and make a religion check. And yeah, these are uncommon gods. These seem to be
Hmm.
holy artifacts uncovered from various places, and I mean, with the deterioration, it's kind of hard to tell, but none of these seem. I mean, you kind of have a general grip of what is considered to be good or bad gods. None of these seem to be of particularly good gods. If anything, seems to those who belong to a negative or a evil alignment.
Oh,
That's not good.
dang! No oral statues.
Do you look for them any in particular?
No, just mostly anything recognizable. But
Yeah, I mean, there are a few things that you can potentially mention that maybe look like something that Sterling has, maybe. Sure.
I'll
But
take that.
yeah, all right. You grab something that looks like kind of um like a kind of half barnacle eaten statue of what looks like a lady with like a snowflake.
Looks good enough.
No.
All right.
Particles on the
Alright.
snowflake.
Yeah. The barnacles. Her face has been completely like broken off, so
Obscured.
she's actually headless.
Headless. Okay.
Good
Mm-hmm.
enough.
Yeah, one of her hands, funny enough, like the gesture of the hands, three of the fingers and a thumb are broken off, and it kind of looks like she's just flipping people off.
LOL.
That's great.
Jaren's like,
It's
he
the one.
likes snowflake
It's
aesthetics, right?
the one. It's the one that's kind of has her hand raised, so she looks like she's like completely like holding her hand up to flip everybody off. Yeah.
Nice.
Seems to be stuff. I will say maybe stuff from Ball, maybe some stuff from um you're a country boy, man. You probably
Yeah,
know just the one to look
I had an
from.
all shrine.
Yeah.
An all
Um
faith shrine, so it's
I
just
mean, you've
the
been kind of
basic
informed
stuff.
of stuff that you're like, "Oh, watch out for these ones. These people don't bring any good." Like on passing, and so maybe do it for fun. Maybe you see something from Bashaba.
Oh,
Shaba.
Mm-hmm.
she's bad
Kind
luck.
of
I won't touch
see,
her.
kind of see the little
She's just
antlers there.
fun.
Yeah,
Jared's like, she's bad luck. I won't touch her.
yeah. I don't want to touch her.
He grew up in a Tamora household.
Yeah, you're like, I ain't touching that.
I'll grab the other stuff. I won't grab this one.
Yeah, yeah. You're like, no. You see, I don't know. You see some that look like a skull with a little bit of very kind of what the remnants of red paint underneath the eyes, and
Ooh.
you also see kind of maybe one that looks like it has maybe the symbols of like a withered tree. And yeah, I mean,
Play it.
these are
Gonna
kind of
gesture
you
to
just
Zoe. You want any of these?
yeah, you want these.
Mm, do I? How useful would they be to me?
I mean, they
Bubbles.
do look like they have some religious significance.
I don't know. Druidic religion, slightly different.
Yeah. I would say for you, probably not.
Leave him
Okay,
be
yeah.
then.
All right.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if that's all that we can find, I guess we should
All
return
right.
back.
Yeah, and good time that you guys said that, because I will say, Zoe, as you're kind of looking at these artifacts, you kind of see kind of something towards the far side of the ship coming a little closer to you. It's a little large. You don't like the look of it.
Pirate ship? Question mark?
This one alive.
Oh,
Oh, one of them big fishes.
a fish, not a sheep.
Get out! Get
Yeah, we're swimming
out!
up. Jaren's swimming back.
All right. As you guys are swimming back, kind of, you
Give me
guys
a present
see
check,
the
so we
familiar
can-
shape of Jaren coming back. I'm assuming, Zoe, you're now back to being a bird.
Yep,
Puts the
between
water
Yes,
on
the
his
wet
shoulder.
bird. Yeah,
with one
you
of
kind
those
of
little
just
feather ruffle shakes.
yeah, you kind of do this thing. The oily kind of like feathers kind of shovel off
Mhm,
the things, and the guard goes, "How the fuck is that bird alive?"
Seabird, dude. I told you. Anyways, we found a ship down there full of stuff and a bunch of little statues and stuff, and I grabbed one.
Yeah, you kind of show off the barnacle covered Tamora flipping you guys all off.
The oral.
Yeah. Yeah, Sterling, you would recognize this as the oral or like the same
Is it
symbology.
actually?
Yeah, I would say it's like the safe symbol of oral.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. That was down there?
I mean, there's some other statues, but
Bad luck one.
The bad luck one. I ain't touching that, he said.
this one caught my eye. It reminded me of you.
What an interesting statue. I wonder if I can.
It's not tomorrow. Sorry, it's oral. Flipping you off.
I wonder if I can mend this a little bit over time.
There's a lot. Oh, old coins too. Jaren empties his pockets.
Yeah, these are some barnacle and withered covered gold coins. They're pretty old
Yeah, I'll
too.
give
They
it
seem like
to.
they're of a different print made a little bit.
Yeah,
Hey, for
one
a
for
coin
each of
collector.
us.
Hey.
We gotta go find a pawn shop.
Hey.
But it looks like Chloe had been taking bits off of the ship and stuff, and he's just gonna explain everything that he saw.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this helps with our investigation much. Unfortunately.
I know, I was hoping to see if we could find something.
Yeah. But I mean, at least it confirms that it seems like she was just treasure hunting.
Oh, also, this disc is missing bits. You can't see the water plane clearly, so maybe it has something to do with that, but I don't have the bits for it, so it's just blurry.
Maybe Seven can make something to make it focus? Seven?
I mean, probably. I was muted. I didn't realize it. I forgot I was muted.
Seven's still staring at his hands.
Yeah.
He's brown nosing with his
How
hands.
can I make something with my hands like this?
I love how you said that right as the gift like
I'll
went
give you
into a
gloves.
loop.
What was that? Oh, gloves. Maybe, but I mean, if you need something to focus, can you make like a telescope, or what do you need? What is...
I don't.
Yeah, maybe like a little, some sort of other little twisty bit.
little twisty scope?
Little twisty scope. You know.
Give you a little twisty. I'll give you a little twisty.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa!
Whoa!
With what hands, Seven?
Honest, your bald hands.
Yeesh. Bald hands McGee over here.
Come on, make
Oh
anything.
shit, you're right. It is late. God damn.
Well,
Alright.
that's it from me.
Alright. So,
Got it.
Seven, just because if you do want to take some time to look into the little artifact here,
Mhm.
or the little lens, and if you're thinking about creating something to help focus with it, would take a pretty difficult and thing. It looks super complicated, and you can feel that little nagging voice in your head that tells you that this is old and this is complicated.
Yeah.
So not worth.
No, what? I can do anything. I can make it work. Probably. But no promise.
Okay, you can get the measurements and then gotta give it back to Mirkos for now.
Alright, he kind of takes it.
Yeah.
He goes, I mean, I don't see how this helps with the investigation, but, I mean, I explain why she was down here in the water.
It at least confirms that part.
At least
Of
she
the
died
story.
doing what she loved.
Getting out of the water.
Yeah.
There's something
Alrighty.
big down there, huh?
And just because I know it's getting really, really late here, I'm gonna actually try to wrap things up here. Mirkos is gonna look at you guys and goes, well, I think that's everything we kind of agreed upon investigating here. I mean, is there anything else that you guys can think of that you think is worth investigating? We showed you the break-ins from the intruders, the Alan's room, the murder victim's house, and the scene of the crime.
Can we say, like, off cam, we had passed the kennel and we're like,
Yeah, I was
hey,
gonna
look
say
at
the
those.
kennels.
Like,
Yeah, I could quickly tell you guys, if you guys wanted to go back in the house to see, because, I think, mentioning that you guys were investigating the, Iron Toad.
Yes.
He would have brought you guys, I guess, if you guys did that, that's enough for... I should make you guys do a persuasion check.
I could do
a
that.
quick one for me. Yeah.
Perception.
Perception?
Persuasion. Sorry, I'm getting confused with my
persuasion.
perception. Yeah, it's a lot.
14 and 16.
14. Okay, I mean that's more than enough. Just gonna go over this real quick.
Yeah,
basically,
that's why I was saying off cam, because, like,
yeah. I'm gonna say that there's really not much to note about the kennels, it's where the dogs are kept. Actually, in fact, the dogs are there growling at you guys as you guys are looking at
Yeesh.
them. They seem to even bark a bit at Zoe, or the bird, and the crippled Kenku. Um, and they basically kind of, you do see at the side of the kennel that is that section that Seven had talked about a bit earlier about all the scorch marks and everything, and you can kind of see kind of just the section that where the toad might have been stored or kind of put in there, almost assuming kind of in negligence that yeah, he thought, well, this is where the dogs are kept, probably fit enough to keep a toad.
But the cage is all melted and stuff.
Like almost like the toad wanted out.
Mhm.
It seems like that you can even see a little bit of the wall where it kind of even had this outburst where it was trying to break the wall and just did not have the strength to do it.
Can we tell that?
Aww.
Yeah, that's the only reason I wanted to
Yeah.
check it out with Mirko, so then we can have it in the report.
Okay. All right.
They were.
Perfect. All right. And I'm gonna end the session with you guys kind of finishing up your investigations. If there is anything else, because I know we're kind of cutting this short because of time restrictions. If there's anything else, just message me about it, and I'll make you guys do some rules about it. But we're gonna end the session here with you guys kind of going up to the, kind of towards the edge of the property, kind of towards Soltos, and we'll pick up there next
Yeah.
session.
All
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Hooray, we're all still alive. Barely. Good job, Seven. We're not dying.
All right.
Thank you guys for joining. We'll see you guys in the next one. Keep an
Well,
eye out on our
bye.
Instagram for last minute stream updates. I forgot about this part. Or on my Discord server for also last minute stream updates. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.